everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome to the weekend. How brilliant. And a long weekend, I believe, for those in the kingdom that is united. For the rest of us, though, we have to wait till next weekend. But I hope you're keeping well. Jez, the old weather now. Tis on the way. Yes. Summertime. It's 15 degrees here in Tipperary. It's 24 degrees in the man cave.
You're going a bit mad there.
Bitch, 24 degrees in the man cave. And, well, be Janie then. Tis all kicking off now, lads. Tonight, you join us for a group flight. We're here in Norway. Yes, the old Norwegians, a great bunch of lads, as we go flying to places I can't pronounce. Like our starting location, Brønnøysund. Sounds convincing, but we're going all over the shop. It's going to be very nice. Now, we're turned off live weather because, well, I mean, it's Norway. But we'll use live time, which is very nice, because it doesn't really get fully nighttime up this neck of the woods. It's great. So that's what the plan is. We're going to be flying in Just Flight's PA-28 Turbo Arrow, and I haven't flown this plane in a while. Looking forward to that one. And I gotta say, lads, we're finally here. It's Friday. Brilliant. I was flat out. Jesus, that last night I said, right, I ruined my sleep pattern at the start of the week. I was up late, right? So last night I said, I'll go to bed good and early now. So I went to bed at about 11:30. I saw 4 o'clock this morning. I didn't sleep, and then I fell asleep at 4 o'clock and then back up. Jesus. But anyway, it's all grand, so it is. Yeah, I was very productive now today with stuff. And, things. I was very busy because I have to go to Dublin tomorrow morning, stupid o'clock. I have to leave Murph Manor at 6-ish, and then ramble up to the RDS in Dublin, where I shall be rambling up to GG Machines. They're taking part at Gamerfest this year. Now, Gamerfest, is it like an expo? It wouldn't be a million miles from it, but it's heavily just focused on the gaming industry, right? And, GG Machines, supplier involved in hardware and the gizmos and the gadgets, they're going to be doing some live streaming. And, yours truly. Go on, Murph! You'll do an owl stream, you will. I will. So tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock Zulu, 0900 Zulu, 10 o'clock Irish time, and if you're in the UK, I shall attempt to go live on Twitch, and we'll be looking at the sim. My plan is to do, basic stuff that may not be so terribly basic. We'll have a look at some Windows settings, hardware settings, but mainly with the sim as well. Every now and again, I do these kind of troubleshooting streams, let's call them that, and go through the settings and see what works and what doesn't. So that's what we're doing. That's our plan, right? And that's it then. I've nothing else. Right, anyway, moving on. I was at Gamerfest 2 years ago. Cy Murray stood beside me for the day. Now legend, now warrior is Cy. And Jesus. So they had a flight sim, and I was showing people, have a go on, sit in here now and push that forward and plane goes down, pull it up and plane goes up and left and right and here's your throttle move, right? Brilliant. And it was mainly kind of young kids, couple of adults, and then kind of like, an 18, 19-year-old prime for like, you need to get into flight simulation as a career path, someone who I thought would have appreciated and he says, this is incredible. And I was like, finally, there's someone here that's able to say, instead of like, how much is it? I says, I don't know, I'm not selling it. He goes, oh, this is incredible. My grandfather loves flight sim. I know, I even felt terrible, old and not in that place at all. A sound thrashing was delivered. So that's what happened. So let's see what happens tomorrow, So if you happen to be in Dublin tomorrow, go to Gamerfest or come in and say hello. I'll be there for a bit, Right, anyway, what happened here now? Rom. Zybok, you idiot, it's Ron, not Rom. Anyway, did I say it's Friday? Now, sad news starting us off today. As I play some jiggery-pokery music. Some sad news because, the Royal International Air Tattoo for this year has been cancelled. No Riyadh this year, I'm afraid. And I don't want to say it's been expected, but it's the way the world is at the moment. So I know a lot of you guys are planning to go to Riyadh. And, what do you do now? Is there other air shows on during the year you can go to? Duxford, I think, is the only plausible option for air shows because they do all the vintage stuff, right? But yeah, it's if you're all planned up, well, what an absolute balls, you know, with no Riat. So I don't know. We'll do something, you know, virtual fly-in. Why not? Right? That's what we could do. I mean, if we can't go to the air show will come to us. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we'll do our own air show. How are you fixed? Right? We need someone to make cups of tea. We'll be at it for a while. Yes. Did I mention it's Friday? Now listen, I have to ration this. I have to pace this very carefully. I can only have the one tonight because I'm up early in the morning. 8 hours bottle to throttle. That's my rule. Whoa! That's fresh pineapple. No, it's not. Do you know what I got? Right? It's a drop-in of gin, and they're in these Italian. What's the name of them? You get them in Duns. It's like they're in like wee little narrow cans. You know, it's made with Italian fruit juice and then other flavors. You know, red, orange, and things like that. So that's our tasty beverage for this evening, coming to you live from a pineapple. Right, very nice. But anyway, that's enough about me, you know, and all my antics. I know it's very clean around me desk. I did loads of cleaning today, getting things ready for tomorrow. You see, you know, I was like, yeah, I need that, need this, don't need that. I found stuff I did. Oh, I lost something as well, but then I found it. But it must have been an hour looking for it, and then I found other stuff I didn't even know I had. You love that, the man cave, you know, the drawers. What the hell is this? And then I remember that. So it was brilliant. RAF Cosford Air Show. Ooh, that could be interesting. Cosford, they're going to fall into the same headache though. I mean, that's the thing, right? We'd have to plan our UK meetup as well. Like, I was thinking Manchester. I don't know. Like, I'm somewhat certain Manchester would be grand. We can go to the airport, go to the pub, do a bit of plane spotting, and then, you know, but there's not much in and around the airport, except for the airport itself, you see. So I might have to rethink this one. San Pellegrino. Is that how you pronounce it? San Pellegrino. That is the one, Cyrus. The man's a genius. He knows everything. Maybe he drinks it himself because he has good taste. Like me. Right. Now, anyway, look, who's here? Mrs. TPHI is upside down on a Friday. Welcome aboard. Viper Strike is in the house. I was in the Arrow 3 today from Newcastle to London. Ooh, very nice. CP65, good evening. Malky Mack is here. Captain Donut, a very happy Friday. Hope you're well. Vacuum is in the house. Fierce Wolf. He looking fierce. And Wolfie. It's good to see you, buddy. Let me see here now. Spitfire, RAF 100 is in the chat. Happy Friday, buddy. Mech Manser, happy Friday indeed. Grimmy McGinn is here. It's time for flying and a beverage. Yes, I agree. Febro, good to see you. He says, hi, Murph and everyone. A long weekend. Oh, you have one in the Netherlands. Come here. Is it a long weekend everywhere in Europe except for Ireland? Does that make... Yeah, I reckon. 98 Vulcan, good to see you. Chris Van Halen is in the house. Welcome in. Malky, thank you very much indeed for 95 streams in a row. Cheers, buddy. Super Typhon, sup? Hope you're well. 145 streams in a row. Viper Strike, thank you very, very much indeed, buddy. Chalks is here, good evening. That was a long week. Happy Friday. Chalks, you're welcome in. Long weeks indeed, but sure, listen, we made it, right? You can let the hair down. If you're like me, you have loads of hair and you can let it all down. Yeah, right. But welcome in. Now let me see. Mac Vision, good evening. Commander Balosh is here. 170 streams in a row. Happy Friday, man. 170, Jesus. Norse Viking, good to see you. North Coast Mike is here. Welcome aboard. Eamon 1973 says, happy Friday, lads. Good to see you, buddy. How are things in Newcastle? Have you nice weather up there? Wicked Lumberjacks, good to see you. Rob MCR with 105 streams in a row. Jesus, lads, you're getting great mileage out of these streams. Happy Friday, buddy. Hope you're well. Commander Snow is here. The Boise, you're very welcome aboard. Muse fan, did you get sunburned? Oh no, me. Jesus, I get sunburned just thinking about this one. But anyway, Stick Figure, welcome in. SK Son is in the house. Sumner is here. Nable's checking in to watch Murph push buttons. Yes, it's good to see you, buddy. Happy Friday. Liptorius is here. A very happy Friday to you and a happy weekend. So, so the Just Flight Piper Arrow, and we're also going to be flying with Groupie from Say Intentions. So make sure you're all connected to that. It's free, you know. It should be fun. It should be fun. APU Inspector. Finally, the weekend is here. Yes. Crafty Tigers, good to see you. Creo, hello to all in County Mayo. Hope you're keeping very well. Blinky is here. And thank you very much for 15 streams in a row, buddy. Yeah, absolutely. Tarnish Mossman. Yeah, baby. Good to see you, buddy. Linny Bobbins is here. Good evening. It's the first Irish It's the first Irish gala set of thing tomorrow. Clean and in bed early, unlike his mammy. Wait, pass the wine. Oh, Jesus. Irish stuff. Muse fan then. Jesus, look what Muse did. He burst in the door with his head with a tier 3 for 62 months, Muse fan. You absolute mad ticket. Jesus. Thank you very, very much indeed. Cheers, buddy. Hayden UK is here. Hello, young man. Hope you're well. Stu Snape, my dude. Hope you're well, Stu. And yeah, dude, gutted for you. Because I know that's your jam. You do Riat every year. I mean, you do the whole thing. You are Riat. That's right. You know, Stu cancelled it. That's what it is. Idle Cutoff, Cambridge calling. Hello from Tipperary. Hope you're well. It's to get up to like 26, 27 degrees in Ireland next week. That's positively boiling point for us. We're not used to that sort of weather. Do you know what I mean? So we'll make full and take full advantage of it by staying indoors and have the aircon. Brilliant. Right, I've thought of this now. Serious thinking went into this. But yes, Sun Jammer, good to see you. Cyrus T is in the house. The man of teal. Yeah, Raging is right. Let me see. Justin, thank you very much. Welcome in, buddy. Commander Snow says 25 degrees right now. Jesus. 15 degrees of super tie. Interesting. Jack Wings, good to see you, bud. Hope you're well. Agent Presta is here. It's 32 degrees in my man cave, says Cyrus. 32. That's, you know, that's now danger. Right. Philly. I'll try that in English. Tilly Flyer is here. It's only a bank holiday in the land. Your Celtic cousins don't get it either. Yeah, what's going on? Do you know? Very strange, very strange. Alton is here, good evening. Zybok, hello from Denmark. Hello from Tipperary. Good to see you, buddy. Magnificent Potato. No, Magnifico Potato. There, we got there in the end. Good to see you. Watch out for real trolls. They come from Norway. Uh-oh. Nighthawk is here. Good to see you. So many pink aircraft. Really? Our bank holiday is on Monday. What do you have? The Americans have a bank holiday as well. Oh wait, isn't it Memorial Day or something? Ah, Jesus. Uniform Goose is here. Good day, Goose. Hope you're well. Anything over 25 is too dashing hot or too dashed hot. Well, it depends where you are. 25 though is just nice. If you're at the beach, but 25 in general terms is just lovely and very comfortable, do you know? But yes, let me see. 98 Vulcan, that's great because all my Navigraph links on the InSim EFB have disappeared. Uh-oh, that's... don't panic. Right, they're somewhere. They're hiding. Mugan is here. Good to see you. Let me see here now. Janie Mac. Dwarf, don't scream like that again. Did I scream? Me? I don't scream, do I? Flying Tonight is here. All as well. It's a long weekend. Yeah, look at you lot in your long weekend. We have a long weekend next weekend. We're just letting you lads have it first. So, you know, we know it works. Yeah, that's what it is. Shuffle Shoes, shuffles in. AJH John, happy Friday. Who else come in the door now? Hermit Something is here. Very good afternoon to Boston. Hope you're well. Now, let me see. Eastbourne Air Show is in August. 8 hours when it's more likely 4 to 5 hours. Well, true. Yeah, Cosford could be a shout, actually, shouldn't it? Pieman Jim is here, good to see you. Have I tried Glass Out? Messing with it now, really cool. I haven't tried it yet, I'm aware of it. I saw Gibbo on Discord earlier on messing around with it, and he seems to be impressed. But yes, I need to check it out. The headache with Riat because of the assets currently on the ground, so Cosford would be fine. Oh, sure, that's the hassle, sure. It's all the friggin'... Yeah. Sure, it's all the gear they have, you know. Oh, Cyrus says, Mrs. Cyrus drinks it from a teal glass and you're not even joking. That's hilarious. It's nice stuff. Wait, why are you trying? Do you not drink it as well? Is it not a manly drink? Says he, sipping from his pineapple. I think it's a terribly manly man. Now, let me see. Dame Moranian is here. Good evening from a lovely warm Cornwall. Well, hello from Tipperary. You're looking well. Mr. TPHI has arrived at Friday. Good to see you, buddy. And I hope you had a great day. Magnifique says, I once spent a few hours playing an arcade game called Boot Hill at Shannon Airport. Really? At Shannon? Cowboys, is it? Liam is in the house. Good to see you. Wicked Lumberjacks. It's a long weekend in the States as well. It's mad. We are popping along to the Hampshire Air Festival at Truxton in September, says Toto2495. Hello, Toto, and hello, Mrs. Toto. So where's that? In the Hampshire Air Festival in Truxton. Where is that in relation to, Truxton? Is that down the south, Devon neck of the woods, no? Angry Bee, good to see you. Filthy is in the house. Welcome aboard. Culkin is here. Happy Friday. You've not got a long weekend. You want to see something? You want to see someone about that? Yeah. When I'm in charge, lads, every weekend to be a long weekend, you know. But right now, Captain Cocktail is here. Hello all from Las Vegas, where it's 35 degrees. Now you're talking. That's hot, right? That's not just it's lovely. That's hot. You know, milk was a bad choice. But yes, good evening from Almere, the Netherlands. Very good evening to you. We were in Almere in the Netherlands. It was very nice. We went to a place called Man at Work, and there was shag all work going on. But yes, you're very welcome in. Winglink, oh yeah, good shout, Nighthawk. Goblin Zeus, good evening. We got 27 degrees this afternoon. No way. Jesus. Hot as balls, says Idle Cutoff. Indeed. Steve C is here. Hello again, all from Chicago. 3-day weekend kicking off. Oh, dude, I'm so happy. Just Flight actually have a massive bank holiday weekend sale. Ramble on over to Just Flight's website. You can get savage deals across their stuff for the bank holiday weekend. And if that wasn't all, did you see all the news from I&I Bills? Flat out with sceneries. Flat out. They've announced a London City. Ooh, which is going to be very nice. London City, we had one from Orbex, and I think we had one from UK 2000, but they're only kind of, they're all right. Anybill's doing one. That's going to be a different kettle of fish. You know what I mean? The heat dome that flew over me Wednesday is heading our way. Jesus. Yeah, that's what it is. Neo is here. Good to see you. Old Veteran 965 has rambled into the chat. Scott, good day to you and a happy Friday. Glitch Ghost is here. Welcome aboard. Rick Engineering, good to see you. Jazz is in the house. Murph, have you started packing for Expo? Raoul has already started. Me packing for Expo? You mad? I'll just throw some underpants in the bag and sure it'll be grand. I wear the same regalia, you know. I'm easy to pack for. Wait, my packing is quite easy. How do I even pronounce that in a sentence? It's easy for me to pack. I bring the same stuff all the time. Yes, that works better. Ascari Wolf is here. Good to see you. Who's in the heli? I don't know. There were updates on the Navigraph hub for you today, says Malky. If there's a spider, yes, you scream. Yes, well, true. True, that's very true. Mr. TPHI says glass out is great. Yes. There is a problem with the Cosford Air Show ticket numbers. They'd sell out fairly quick, you see. Dan 1878 is in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Jefferson 2001, the man, myth and legend, has rambled in with news of the realm. He says, evening Murph and Fireflies. Fun fact of the day. The humidity inside an aeroplane cabin hovers at around 12%, which is significantly drier than the Sahara Desert. No wonder we need a beverage or two on board. Jesus, humidity, really? I know they do something with the cabin altitude as well to make it kind of sleepy. Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze. That's what they do. You know, jet lag, rubbish. They just mess around with the oxygen. But good to see you, Jep. Hope you're well, buddy. Goblin Zeus, long weekend also in France. That's nuts. Scott, thank you very much indeed for 10 in a row. Sure it is. Italian beef. Wait, what? Heisenberg is here. Good evening, folks, he says. Murph and Fireflies. That own the Phenom. If you've ever find yourselves at Green Bay, feel free to use my FBO and hanger. I'll have cold pints in the fridge. Ooh, nice. Mrs. Toto's pressing buttons. Shag off. Old veteran. Shag off. Right. Lucky Bo is here. Welcome in. Heisenberg with the buttons. Shag off. Muse fan and Super Tie. Y'all can shag right off with the buttons. Now, Andy Brown is here. Good to see you. Looking forward to my long weekend. Wait, you have Sunday off. Ooh. Poor Mrs. Toto posted a proper link and we'll get told to shag off. Brilliant. That's exactly what's after happening. Mrs. Toto, I didn't mean it. I was only joking. You see, these lads have made a terrible mess because I think they're posting links or I think there's a problem and they just put in a couple of freaking dots and I'm all like, because I can't see it properly, right? I can't see the same chat you have. Mine's all mixed and Anyway, it's not important. So now when we do have someone who's being honest and nice, they look at the lads did. Yeah, blame the lads. Don't blame me. It wasn't my fault, you know. Jesus. Sumner says, I'm on a flight to Tipperary in the Comanche looking for Murph Manor and that beautiful garden. Oh, brilliant. You'll see beautiful things, you know. A lovely clean wall. Well, it's not very clean, but it's bare. It's a bare wall. We got rid of all the hedge. But yes, Sumner, enjoy it, buddy. Probie Pete is here. Good day from Arizona. Memorial Day in the US on Monday. Being an old Vietnam combat veteran, a tough day even after all these years. I can't even imagine, Probie Pete. I can't even imagine. But hopefully it's a day that you have just to chill, just to relax. Maybe just, you know, maybe there's fond memories there of some of the guys that you worked with, you served with. And man, that's incredible. That's incredible stuff. Have a lovely day if you can. Tenure this year, good to see you. Where is this now? Stop. Oh, wait, Morse code time. Now, Commander Snow, that's your response. Nutty Slack is here, tier 1 for 17 months. Cheers, buddy. The man's a legend. General admission, adult 16 plus, £44 for Cosford. That's not bad, is it? It's always your fault, Murph. Rubbish. I think I'll just shag off. 2 dogs, don't mind them. You're great crack. Don't mind that messing at all. Your mods would see the links. Would they? My phone is beeping now. Right, that's me watch. Antler Jones is here. Cheers from Seattle. Hello from Tipperary. Good to see you, bud. I'll be out with the cadets doing a memorial at her local cemetery, says old veteran. Murph intends to replicate the hanging gardens of Babylon in his backyard. What? Are you mad? Me? No. I want like zero maintenance garden. The grass is about the most extreme extremities I will ever want to do. Do you know what I mean? But hanging gardens could be nice though. I'll have to get Jepson to come over, you know, and mock it up for me. It'll work. Now let me see. Is it too difficult to stream X-Plane 12? Asks C42210. Is it too difficult to stream X-Plane? No. We stream X-Plane every now and again. Northland Air is here. Good evening. Dave Cleary. Legend Dave. Welcome back, Dave. BMW Keys is in the house. Fleabop. Good to see you. Kieran Nile is here. Happy Friday. Roll Tide is in the house. Joseph Jolly is here. Plen Guy. Good to see you. We went RC flying planes north of Lofferton. Ooh, mostly fog. Jesus. Shaven Wookie is here. Thank you very much. Good to see you, buddy. Chris Brown is in the house. Good morning from New Zealand. Kia ora. Hope you're well, buddy. Kubi Montana, a very warm welcome and hope all is well. Mike Coffey is here. Canadian snowbirds have been grounded, I believe. Those Tudors are antique. Jesus. Fernando is here. Good to see you. JB Alberta, welcome aboard. Our Marchie is here. Welcome in. JP Gaming, happy Friday. Michael Walsh, welcome in. Black Sheep Jean says Monday is Memorial Day, remembering all the servicemen and women who lost their lives in service to our country. Indeed it is. Jean, it's good to see you, buddy. Joel Pilot is here. Happy Friday. Now let me see. Frontist, will you ever play Re-Entry for us? Would you ever play Re-Entry? What's that now? Game Speaker, happy Friday. Now let me see. Is it a Lookheb? What server? We're on the Southeast Asian server tonight from Microsoft Flight Sim, and we're also going to be using Groupie from Say Intentions. Surveying 101, hello from Kansas. Hello from Tipperary, you're looking well. Now, I think we're caught up. Did we do it? I think we did. Who picked live weather? No, don't go with live weather. The live weather is shagged. You may just have saved yourself. She was ready to jump on the plane and have words. Oh no! Tell her I'm very... Well, I can tell her, Mrs. Toto, I'm terribly sorry. You were put in a group with mischievous misfits. Right, and wrongly so. Yes, wrongly so. Wrongly accused. So, no, you're okay. The other lads aren't now. They're cut off. Yeah, but you're okay, right? The real answer is, will Murph break the plane? They're highly possible, yes. Loaded in with the Turbo Arrow, and I have a license failure message on the EFB. This is going to be a great night. I can just feel it. So, Muse, what's after happening there? You probably haven't used the aircraft in ages, so you now need to delete it and reinstall it. It'll fix it. So, if you do get the license error, it's purely down to the aircraft can't connect back to its server. So, a quick delete, reinstall, and that'll fix it. 10, 15 minutes. We'll wait for you, don't worry. Quick, lads, go. Right, anyway. PQ, good evening. Hope you're well. And Zappel D. Well, Zappled. Hello, Zappel. Hope all is well and a very happy Friday. Right, we'll jump into it, lads, will we? Press buttons, look. Now. Oh, matter hit me knee. Would I get away with wearing shorts tomorrow? I might. Although, tomorrow, it's to be up to 19 degrees tomorrow, which I don't think is, like, massively hot, right? Sunday is to be 22 degrees, and then it's going upwards from there. So I don't think I'll wear the shorts tomorrow. I don't think Dublin is ready for the shorts, right? Even though I'm wearing shorts right now, I do like my shorts. Went into St. Henton's, their servers are down. Really? That's interesting. Let's have a look. I just got a message from Raoul. Because he's sound, you know. He's like, holy crap, is everyone streaming the Phenom? I can't believe it. I was like, Raoul, believe it. You made something really cool. Like, you know what I mean? Re-entry is a space flight simulator. Oh, yeah, there's a good chance I wouldn't be able to do that. Jay says, this is one of Murph's shorter intros. Corn Wolf is here. Good to see you, bud. 25 degrees in Cambridge tomorrow. Is it? Black Sheep Jean, thank you very much for all the all the Firefly misfits. Thank you very, very much indeed. Cheers, buddy. That's crazy. 25 degrees in Cambridge. Yeah, I don't know. Right. This is live time anyway. Oh, jeez, look at that 105. This is live time. It doesn't get much darker, which is kind of cool, right? That's as dark as it gets, right? And then it gets daytime again. Isn't that mad? I'll put the time back maybe to... I don't know. We'll go back an hour, lads. How's that? We'll go 1800 Zulu. And let's see what happens. Dublin has handled worse than Murph in shorts. I don't know. Not interesting. Not that long completed a flight from St. Henton's from Dubai to Orlando. Ooh. It's down at the moment. Okay. I shall have a look. We'll connect in and see what the servers say. To be fair to them, they're usually very quick getting those back. Where is this now? Let me see. Okay, well something's working because I can hear audio. Push to talk. Right. No, it seems to be good, lads. Seems to be good. Now let me see. Johnny Shoe is in the house. Good to see you, Johnny. Any idea where the Toga hotspot is on the Phenom? The Toga hotspot. Left-hand side of the throttle. Little thumb click thing, I think. Now, hang on. Right, I'll need to bring controls with me tomorrow. Now, this is our PA-28, and well, this thing is absolutely gorgeous. Chase, we have an absolute crowd of airplanes here. So the PA-28, I've flown in one of these before. They're beautiful, and they're quite large. You wouldn't think of it, right? And I've also flown in a Cherokee, a little 181. No, yeah, 181. So it's not that little. 141 was the other one. Was it a 141 or a 181? 141 is in Sligo. 141 I flew in Sligo. But anyway, you have this one here, which is the PA-28 family, the Arrow and Warrior and so on. Then you had Cherokee. Wait, Warrior wasn't in here. PA-28 Cherokee. Cherokee was PA-28 Cherokee. Yeah, you do. Nice reg. Okay, man, isn't it? It's cool. Really, really nice. So, it's a turbo variant of it, and what's interesting about this particular variant is we have a T-tail, meaning, yeah, the Warrior is a PA-28. Warrior is a Cherokee. Yeah, but isn't it a PA-28 as well, though? You know. Your reg is November 00 Bravo. Brilliant. What's interesting about this with the T-tail, the flight characteristics of this aircraft are actually different than the standard tail selection. And what's kind of good about having a T-tail is when the prop is spinning, you get all this air being pushed from the propeller down across the, over the wings and down the side of the fuselage, and usually it hits off the elevator, right? Well, you don't have that in this aircraft. You don't have that as much with a T-tail because the tail is now above that prop wash, and it's all modelled. Oh, there's a Phenom. So that's the story there, right? Now, let me see. We're going to close the door, lock it, latch it, right? And we're going to get ourselves into action here. We have a little button here for a tablet, and we can get rid of our chocks and tie downs. Now, these aircraft were updated for 2024. So they're a 2020 aircraft, but they have been updated in 2024. I'm going to say they work very well. Maintenance, oil, that's all okay. Batteries, all okay. Warning, prime fuel flow required. That's okay. And we're using our GTN in here as well. So what we want to do, we want to go down here to our fuel tank. We'll turn it on. All right. And let me see, landing gear is in the down position. Flap handle, they're not electronic, they're cable, pulley, this kind of stuff. So we'll start off, ladies and gentlemen, with the battery. Battery alternator. Got some lights. Anti-collision light. And avionics are spurting on straight away. I don't think we have an avionics master switch. We do have a cabin fan. Hobbs meter is at 0. So this is a brand new airplane. What else do we want to check out here now? So fuel is okay. We're going to go mixture rich, propeller full, open the throttle about 1/4 inch, right? And we want to engage now the fuel pump. So we're sticking into low. And we can see that we have fuel pressure straight away. Fuel quantity is reading normal here as well. And if you turn off that fuel pump, you can see the fuel pressure drops. We're going to stick it onto high now for the moment. We're going to increase or open our throttle fully just to give it a good bit of a prime. That looks good to me. Now that's for our rudder trim. That's our alternate air. That's fine. There's our exhaust gas temperature. We'll watch that. Circuit breakers are all in. There's nothing sticking out. They're all modelled, right? Emergency locator transponder should be in auto. Down is off. Auto is arm. That's looking good. We do have an autopilot on this as well. So we're going to go with the mag. So we'll open up a little window. Loads of choppers with us, lads. This is awesome. Okay, mags, right, left, both. Now, there's one thing. If you ever do this in the real world, and you want to, you know, impress your mates, it's something. It's just something. People just think when you're going through your startup, they just shout out the window, clear prop, or clear, and then turn the key. Well, you need to watch and look first. You know, your pilot and your instructor will give you a dig in the arm. If you're right, if you don't look, you don't just say clear prop and then start. You have to look around and be very aware of your surroundings. Then you say clear prop, or, you know, as loud or as mad as you want to, and then you'll start. So we'll see what happens here. Start up on the engine. There's a good start. Now, do I have anything on this for sound? No. Seems a bit low, doesn't it? She seems a little bit low, but we'll see. We're going to close the window, lock it in. Now, RPM, dial it back down a little bit. We're going to keep this guy at about 1,000 RPM. And we're also going to lean out some of our mixture because we don't want to cover the old spark plugs in carbon. You'll foul them. That's what's called by fouling, right? So we're just going to pull the mixture a little bit so it's nice and easy. Now, the alternator switch is already on. Anti-collision lights are on. Peter heat, we'll probably need it at some stage. Autopilot, we'll test all this stuff now in a moment. And the aircraft at this stage is just starting to warm up. So what do we have over here? All fancy modern avionics. So we'll start putting in a flight plan. Our departure is Brønnøysund. Destination for tonight, Echo November Bravo Oscar Bodø, or Bodø, right? And then we'll put in our waypoint. So our first stop is going to be Echo November Mike Sierra, and that's over the place called I'll go back here. Is it Kierstad? Enter. Next waypoint, Echo November Sierra Tango for Cyrus T. That's Stocka. After Stocka, it's over to Echo Sierra Uniform Tango. And that's over to Hemavan. From there, Echo November Romeo Alpha. That's going to be Irana. And then we're up the road. So that's all in. Happy enough with that. We're going to go into, let me see, map. We're going to change our CDI, our course deviation indicator. We're going to swap that over to GPS, right? And if you zoom out here, we'll get an idea. Looking at the map, we can see that there's going to be high terrain here, all right? So what we can do, we can go into utilities, fuel planning. So use data sensor. That's giving us all our fuel on board. And once we get airborne, this is going to start giving us an idea of our range and our fuel burn. And what's going to be important about this one is we'll need to see what our fuel burn is going to be like, because we're going to have to climb in a lot of places. Now, there's a couple of canyons we can fly through, but we want to be able to do this in terms of the canyons, right? Again, we're going to go in and check our density altitude. It's not terribly hot, therefore we're getting a minus figure, right? Because it's only, 12 degrees outside, and that's default weather that I'm using. Inches of mercury, magnetic, that's fine. What else? ATC, it's going to be with, say, intentions. So we'll shout and do a quick radio check. We'll go to the group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll give a shout on that. Traffic, November 235 Romeo Mike, radio check. Chelly, welcome in.
555 Romeo Mike.
Jeez, it sounds lovely. Right, that's working brilliant. Fjords, man, Fjords. Yeah. Is ENST not before? ENST is before ENMS. Negative. No, we're flying. Look, I'll show you. We're flying a bit of a mad way to this. Look. So we're here. So we're going to go to ENMS. Then we're heading out to ENST. Then we're heading back across again. And there's a reason for that, because it's beautiful scenery. Do you know what I mean? Beautiful scenery. So that's what our flight plan looks like. This is Navigraph that we're using here, and that's doing its job. So we'll go ahead and close that in. And what else we want to do here now? Our second unit, this is a GTN 650. We're going to put this on terrain mode. Red indicates danger. Yellow is caution. Green is advisory. And then if you don't see any color, if it's just black, it's safe. All right, so we'll keep that open there. Fuel planning, autopilot, don't need that. I'm happy enough here now. The system setup, that should be all fine, which it is. And we'll come back in here to our map. Now, the last thing I want to do on this screen, so we have ETA or ETE destination, and I have wind. So these fields are quite okay. I'm happy enough with that. So we're going to start planning now for our departure. Now, the wind here is relatively calm. Does anyone see a windsock? There's a windsock. Meaning, we're going to take off runway 21, which is taxi up to our left-hand side, lads. Taxi up to our left. So these are all going to the right, but we're going to go up to the left. Is that fair enough? We probably don't need all the runway, right? But we'll head up that way and see what happens. Now, there's no separate taxi light for this, so we're just going to go landing lights on. Anti-collision light is on. Nav lights are already on. That's all grand. And we're going to start moving up the road. So, we're going to come off the brake. Apply some power. Beautiful. There's a little bit of movement. We're going to hang our left here, lads. Jeez, look at the size of that plane. And as we're moving, we're just going to test our toe brakes, making sure that our brakes are working.
314 Hotel Sierra, radio check.
Radio check 5x5. Brilliant. I love that. That's saying intentions, yet we're able to now communicate to each other.
Radio check, thank you.
I love that, man. Say Intentions did a great job of that. Don't mind me now, lads. I'm just... Say Intentions did a great job of that. Don't mind me. Jesus. 5x5 with background. Right, we're up the road. Southeast Asian server.
Can never get over the hill with you, though.
Right, we're getting starters here left, right and centre, so it could be just a case of aircraft loading in. So we'll see what happens. One thing as well, when you're testing your brakes, like that, when you're being friggin' brake checked, a lot of the time, if you want to test left and right, if you have differential brakes, it's way easier just to do it as you're rolling, rather than like giving it a full stop. Just do a little bit of right, a little bit of left. That's what I usually do. If you're carrying passengers, like, you don't want to make it uncomfortable for them, you know what I mean? Oh, Chinook hit the ground hard. Right, up the hill. Now we're going to do a very quick run-up test. We don't need all the runway here, so we'll just spin ourselves over here a little bit. Out of the way, because I want to do a run-up test. And what's involved here is we're going to be checking our mags, right? Ah, Si Murray's here. Good to see you, Si. Hope you're well, bud. All right, park and brake coming on. So, mixture, easy now. Mixture, rich, RPM coming up. Easy. Easy. RPM is running very high. Easy now. Okay, we'll call it 2,000 revs. Going to drop onto the left mag. There's a drop of about 50. Back to both. And she regains slowly. Over to the right mag. There's a drop of 50. Back to both. She regains. Bring RPM up to about 2,300. Easy. The turbo kicks in here at around 1,800, I think. So I'm going to cycle the prop. There's one. Usually 3 of these. So what we're looking for is going to be obviously a drop in RPM, an increase in manifold pressure, a drop of fuel pressure, and then our last check, you're looking for any oil that might out the window, right? I almost forgot wing link, and I was forgetting about the landing rate monitor. Jesus, lads, where would it be without you? Let's see, multiplier, landing rate. Create a group. Add a plan. Continue. Load. Start. On the overlay. So wing link is now active, right? And something else the Say Intentions I've been working on before I go. There's a brand new integration with Flow Pro from Say Intentions. Isn't that friggin' only deadly? Including your map. Isn't that very good? This is all brand new. This is what they're working on. It's in preview mode at the moment, but I was mad to show you because this is class. This puts the Say Intentions app effectively inside your sim, right? And it's part of Flow Pro. Do you know what I mean? Si, thank you very much indeed for 10 in a row. Isn't that nice? Right, are we ready then? Yes, we are. Off the brakes. Traffic. November 235 Romeo Mike. We're going to do an intersection departure runway 21. Traffic. And we'll go for a notch of flaps here as well. Jesus, there's so many planes. Make sure our barrow is reset. Make sure our directional indicator is reset. Right, hold position. Let's just get me heading bug to our runway heading. Lovely, because we have that with our autopilot if we need it.
On
right.
Runway 21 remaining. 3,100 feet.
Okay, we got to watch for our turbo here. So, power coming in. Takeoff power set. That overboost. I'm a little bit nervous of that, but drive it on. 60 knots. There's stutters. There's 70. Yep, see Daisy. All right. Weird sounds, man, but I think that's multiplayer traffic. I have a feeling this, I have a feeling the throttle needs to be recalibrated with this aircraft. Maybe. Easy now, Betsy. Let's climb out here and hopefully not too many issues. He's back in the RPM as well. Manifold pressure's looking good. We're climbing out here at about 110 knots. Stutters are absolutely stuttering. Easy now. Okay, a little bit of trim. And I think we're looking good. We're looking good. Right. Why are you going that way? Autopilot heading. And if we go here for altitude, but we still want to climb here for a little bit, so far so good. Oh man, look at the scenery, look. Jesus, this is beautiful. Isn't this stunning? We flew here not so long ago on a VATSIM flight.
What are we climbing to?
I suppose 3,000. Okay, hang a bit of a left turn here. Sir Camslot, good to see you, buddy. So I want to clear some of these mountains here on our left side. I'm going to get up to about 3,000 feet for the moment. And just try and let that sim settle a bit, because we're getting stutters here like an absolute mad joke. Easy now, easy now. Hawk and Awesome, good to see you. Right, looking left. Just want to clear that mountain and that terrain there to our left-hand side. Looks like we're going to clear it. 2,500 feet. There's a hidden button on this aircraft, so what we can do, once we reach the altitude we want, there's a hidden click spot. If you hit the Piper, where it says Piper, right here, if you click on that, it actually acts as an altitude hold switch. So we're almost at 3,000 feet now, just as we're kind of making our way out to the left. And we'll keep kind of floating around left. Oh, that's stunning. Jesus, look at that. There's a bit of stutters here, so hopefully it sorts itself out. So as we come up to 3,000 feet, I'm going to lock in the altitude and we'll see how we go. So there's 3,000, nose to drop. Goblin Zeus had 2 CTDs. Oh dear. Alright, our speed is coming up well. Engine sounds a little bit heavy, so we're going to reduce our manifold pressure to about 35, RPM to 24, and 3,000 feet, don't worry about mixture. We continue to turn left. Hey, Captain Sickbag is here. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome in. Slarty Bart, I love what you've done with the place. It's very pretty. Right, lads, what we're going to do, if you are on the Xbox or the PlayStation, press number 1. PC Pilots is number 2. If you're flying with us using Say Intentions Groupie, it's number 3. And for everyone else who just loves Fridays, especially a Friday of a long weekend, well, you press number 4. Hello, Fireflies. Welcome to the Flying Circus. We live stream Monday to Friday, 1900 Zulu time, right here. Oh, heck yeah. Alive, look at that. All right. 24 on PC, 6 on console, and we got a few on groupie as well. Nice. Right, it's all looking okay. We are going to come down to our autopilot. We're going to flick it on to nav mode. There we go. And once we capture this magenta line, the aircraft will start making a turn to the right. So we're going to watch this yellow needle come into play. Ideally, we want to be turning a course, but once this captures, we know we have the magenta line. Aircraft is now banking right. And our course from here should be around 4-5. Roughly there. Quick check around for altitude. We're okay at the minute. Looking at our terrain map, we got a couple of spots we need to watch. We got an absolute barrel load of traffic on our screen. Killing Time is doing some mad stuff hanging around us. Hey, in a box, man. Good to see you, buddy. Happy Friday. Jesus, lads, isn't this superb? Isn't it superb? We got Jets. There's just Tom. Good to see you, Tom. There's Killing Time. Jesus, Killing Time. Any closer? Move out the divil you. Who else is here? We got Corsair, First Wolf, Vacuum, Nighthawk, Sky King, Creo, Zard, Mr. TPHI, Olsen, looks like Smotsy, Speedy Pro, Whack-A-Mo, Ryder, Killing Time, thank you. North Coast Mike is there. The only reason why I'm saying the Killing Time, it's very impressive you can fly that close, but because we get stutters, you'll just keep, you know, at least if there's a little bit of distance, you won't be, you know, upsetting the jazz. Wicked Lumberjacks, Captain Donut, a Go Tie. Jays, this is beautiful. There's Geopilot. Beautiful. Sofa, welcome in, buddy. Jez, I could have read that name out mad. Thank you very much indeed. Good to see you. Flyer10, hello there. Mr. Anderson himself, welcome aboard. You saw OK Man or Princess Juliana, right? So it's a real world livery. Man, the sound of that jet, it's fantastic. We're looking real nice. Now, we need to change our tanks. I think I have it set to auto, so we should be okay. This light flashing here, man, the stutters. This is just telling us that our gear setting... There we go. It's basically, it's like a safety feature. If our speed were to drop too much, that gear would pop itself, right? Thank you very much indeed for this sub. You're terribly kind, Sofa. Cheers, buddy. Prime subscription, man. Thank you very much indeed. Go Air Force, right? Cool variant, yeah, isn't it gorgeous? So we're now following autopilot on our nav mode, but you can see we've terrain all over the shop. So we're going to fly this by heading whenever we get to some questionable terrain, because there's some beautiful valleys and stuff around here. So, Echo November Mike Sierra, it's our first stop just over these canyons. That's where we're heading to first. So lads, your thoughts? So, I mean, what's your options when it comes to Riyadh? Is there somewhere else you can go, or what you can do, or, you know what I mean? Also, I've started working on my schedule for next week. I'll give you an old preview of it. So, just to give you an idea, right? Monday night, we continue on with From Earth to the Moon series. That's going to see us fly the Phenom for the first leg, and then a T-38 for the second leg, right? Jays, this terrain now, you know. I'm not entirely sure yet about Tuesday. There's 2 streams on Wednesday. We're joining the Microsoft Flight Sim official Twitch stream on Wednesday at around 1700 Zulu, and then our own channel afterwards for the news. Thursday is a double header, and then Friday the 29th we're going to be doing a Flight Sim Expo fly-in, and that's going to be a flight up around Minnesota with 2 aircraft. After our flight on Friday, so maybe 2200 Zulu, give or take, gonna jump into Forza Horizon 6 for an hour or 2 if anyone would like to join in, because I see the lads are having great crack with that game and I want to give it a blast. So that's going to be next Friday. I'd love to do it tonight. I got to be up early in the morning, so I can't. So next Friday we'll do a blast. What are you using to have players online so smooth like this? Is it native Flight Sim? Yeah, native. It's all native. Looks like Northern Norway. Tis. Hey, Muttley's here. Good to see you. 'tis a lot of fun. Yeah, so next Friday after our flying stream next Friday, jump into Forza Horizon. Your kid has been hyping about Horizon 6. From what I've seen, man, it looks very good. I think we can have a lot of fun with it. Tannish reckons 4,000. Yeah, it's looking like it, isn't it? We'll see how we go here for the moment. We are looking good, though. We're belting on here at about 147 knots. There's a Mrs. TPHI. In her native upside down state, look. Upside down. Is that the caravan sound? I reckon it is. I reckon there's a now sound bug with the caravan, isn't there? Just a sneaky suspicion, lads. That's what I reckon, you know. Because it's very loud, isn't it? Very loud. Very loud. Or should she be grand? Man, this scenery. It's absolutely gorgeous. Isn't it stunning? As I said, the last time we flew here, it was in airliners. Now I'm getting stutters tonight. I don't know why. It's multiplayer. It's not me performance. Like 200 knot frames. So like it ain't the sim on its own. You know. Clouds look a lot better since the last update. It's funny. Some people weren't mad about them. I think the sim is looking great. Jesus. There's nothing wrong with this scene at all. Now, let's have a look. Now, let me see. Bedrock is here, good to see you. I was getting stuck with the prop noise in the cabin of a 777. Sound bug was a 2020 aircraft and it was stuck with us, it appears. Yeah. Don't know what it is. Some year I go to Sun and Fun. Oh, one fly hour. I would love to go to Sun and Fun. Oshkosh and Sun and Fun. Sun and Fun is very appealing because I'd love to go to Florida. Like, if you're going to do it, that's how you do it. You have Florida because then I can go and see, you know, Kennedy Space Center and all the jazz, and Sun and Fun. I mean, I would absolutely love to do that. Idle Cutoff is our leader now. Why have I disconnected? Yes. Plus, Murph can also take Junior to Disney World. He's not that much Junior anymore. Yeah, Oshkosh I think is the main one. No idea why we're getting all these stutters, lads. It's wrecking me head. Our last couple of flights we were flawed. Jesus, look at that. Disney World is overrated. Well, I mean, if you were there, I suppose. I don't think I'd do Disney World. I think it'd be more maybe Universal. I'm not next door to it. Let's go heading mode here. Just get around some of this terrain. You did Sun and Fun back in '93, Goblin Zeus. No way. Hey, Energize is here. Good to see you. You picked up the 105, but you reckon it's a bit slow for tonight? There's plenty flying it. I mean, you'd actually keep up in an Energizer. Made your first flight in the Phenom yesterday. Really stretched its wings. KSM to KR and back again. Whoa. That's a nice flight. Welcome to Sweden. You live more in the south. It's beautiful. Norway, Sweden, Finland, all that neck of the... Oh. Again, these are all places I want to visit in the real world, and I blame the sim. Murph would probably boycott Disney because it has Star Wars. Yeah, rubbish. Live long and prosper. Now, lads, first airport coming up. Heisenberg says, Oshkosh, already booked my expensive room. Man, they do gouge you. Get worse every year. Ouch. All right. It's down with the river. Traffic 5 Romeo Mike, inbound for a full stop. Runway 33, traffic. Don't know the name of the airport. Well, yeah, I don't.
Airline
Autopilot.
462 Papa Golf, clear runway 33. Watch the gusts on landing.
I like a few gusts on landing. All right. Ramble in. I can see the airport. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, jeez, this is pretty. Sim Captain Mikey, good to see you, buddy. The night show. Oh, dude, I've seen it online at Oshkosh and at Sun and Fun. The nighttime aerobatics, it's friggin' cool looking. I do watch a lot of Aviation 101, and you know they've been to both, and they show the night stuff. It's just. But even, do you know what? It's even the seminars I'd love. I'd love to sit in there now with the old King Schools, you know. You can sit here too, right? They'd be brilliant. Hey, Adoran is here. Good to see you. The wife and I are going to Epcot Centre at the end of June. Oh, wow. Also Kennedy Space Centre and Daytona Beach. Ah, that's awesome, Jean. Adoran, we're here in Norway. It's beautiful. A lot of stutters, but it's beautiful. Dr. Moose, Ali, good to see you. Some planes like Jean Sousey's Shoal Cat has fireworks on the wingtips. It's nuts. Alrighty, let's ease off some of this power here now. And what we're going to do, we're going to catch up this river here beside us, and we're going to use the river as a guide. Bring a lot of sunblock. Oh yeah, a lot of stutters. That's just how the dialect sounds. Nah, the sim isn't performing great tonight, I gotta say. It's just multiplayer. Thank you very much indeed, Dr. Moose. Ali. Alright, so watch the turn coming in here. We're going to add a little bit of RPM. That's just the prop. That'll actually help us slow down a bit. We want to just pick up the river. There's the river. Easy does it now. Watch our altitude. We just need to get around a couple of bends and then the runway will come into sight. I gotta say, lads, this scenery, isn't it spectacular? This is gorgeous. Friggin' beautiful. Look at that. Alright, speed is around 120 knots. We're safe for the gear. Gear coming down. And traffic, 5 runway Mike, about a 5 mile final, runway 33, full stop, traffic. Alright, speed continues to fall. Notch flaps. Easy. Them stutters are really going to upset me. Alright, speed looking good. In over the forests. Something wrong with the servers. You're down to 8 FPS. Yeah, it's the multiplayer servers. They're really acting up. Right, keep an eye on our speed. Easy now. A little bit of turbo. There's our runway. Second notch flaps. Alrighty. The stutters are going to crease us on landings, but sure, listen. We'll see what we can do. Oh yeah, stutters are terrible. Alright, just easily glide us in.
Approaching runway 33. Caution, caution.
We're carrying a lot of speed. There's a huge stutter. Mother of Jesus.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Ascari, you devil! Alright. 118 will take. Flaps in. Manual braking. I'd love to know what aircraft is causing this to be under so much pressure. Easy now. Alright. Up the road we go. Not bad with the starters, right? We were lucky. We were lucky. I don't know whose or what aircraft is causing that loud noise. I wonder if it... Hang on. If I go into settings and try and fix it this way. Sounds, right? Aircraft engines, other aircraft. Drop this to 0. I bet you I'm still going to hear these aircraft, right? So even though I've told the sim turn off all other aircraft sounds, it's like, nah, we can't do that. What can we do with these starters? It is server based, isn't it? Let's see here now. Sounds, put them back up. No, that's not right. Other aircraft. There we go. Bring them up a smidgen. As much use as a chocolate fire guard. Yes. You reckon it's the A1? Yeah. And the BO105 is doing the same. So that's... Miltech they've had this issue before with their sounds. Do you remember the MH60? I would say it's Miltech aircraft. I'm nearly certain of it. Does that sound like the A1? You think the stutters might be linked to the sounds? That's a PT6 sound. That's not... And because they're streamed, you can't do much about it, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's the Caravan. Yeah, so the Caravan has that sound problem. Now, that Caravan, I can remove that sound AI file, and I'll show you how to do that briefly. It's not gonna do much now, but I'll show you how to do this. If you do have issues, right, I'll show you this. Look, if you go into where your community folder is, and we'll find the black square Caravan, because I reckon that's what it is. So Caravan Pro, Sim Objects, Airplanes, Caravan Pro, and we're looking for this sound AI. So there it's normal sounds, but I'm looking for a folder called Sound AI. It's not in that one. It's not in that one. Okay. Effects? No. Am I raving? Caravan Pro variants, Sim Objects, Airplanes, Amphibian. Didn't they used to have the Sound AI folder in there? I wonder is it built into the main file now, and that's why we're having these issues. There's an AI configuration. Let's read this. No. Chocolate fire guard. Brilliant, isn't it? Okay, so they're not in there. Is there a new file for this? For the sim? App data? No. I wonder, like, settings. Is there a sound AI folder in this now? Sim Objects, Airplanes. Here's all the aircraft. Okay, here we go. So black square aircraft. No, that's aircraft state. Save payload, variable. That's friggin' weird. There's nothing there for sound. Nothing there for sound. Ground vehicles? No. Sim Connect? No. Packages? No, it was in there. All those train packages. 2020, 2024. Passive beach. See, it's not a passive aircraft. Official 24. No. It was always in the other one, wasn't it? Model library cache? No. Right, we'll have to do some digging on that, because that is cache WASM. It's got to be where sounds are. Or AI sound. Oh, can't read that anyway. System app data. Helium. No, that's controls. AC? No. Right, we'll have to do a bit of some thought process. I'll do digging on that. In 2020, the folder structure was sound.ai, and then you can say, they're the sounds I can fix, or sound AI config, or whatever it was, and then you can just like delete them, and you'd be laughing. This one, clearly not the case. Anyway, let's see what happens. Runway heading. And traffic. November 235, Romeo Mike. We are departing runway 33, flying to the northwest. Traffic. It's actually kind of west, but anyway, power. Watch for stutters. Jesus, that's a plane inside a plane beside another plane. Just in time for buttons. The impossible face, good to see it. Alright, speed of live, there's 60. 70. 80 is going to be liftoff. Yep, see daisy. The stutters. Jesus, the stutters. Gear up. There's a question I will have for the guys at Flight Sim Expo. Where are the sound AI folders gone? Because they're shagged. I'll be streamed, Murph. Can only access via the FOS. Can you disable it from in there, Jefferson? Where are we? We're up the road. Echo November, Mike Sierra, but I want to fly around this big mountain here. Doesn't it look impressive? It looks very impressive. So the BO-105, that's given us a bit of a sound pull as well. No, it's not the PC fed it to it. This is multiplayer servers. Because it's loading in aircraft from somewhere and the sounds somewhere. And there's obviously a timing issue or an LOD issue and memory issue, and it's freaking out, and that's where I'm getting stutters. You can only view it, okay. So we've no way to disable sounds inside multiplayer. That is the issue. Mosjon is the lake. Isn't this beautiful? So I'm going to be rambling up here to our left hand side. Just want to clear these mountains here. Look at all the wind farms, look. Jesus, lads, this is beautiful. It is absolutely stunning. They removed the sound AI XML from 2024. Yeah, that's the issue. Because developers haven't noticed that yet. So when they generate the aircraft, it must be getting caught up somewhere else. And that's why we're having these stutters. I would put the house in it. Because as soon as I turn off multiplayer, this thing becomes like buttery smooth, like a ridiculous, just ridiculous. Right? To put things into perspective, my sim is reading at about 200 FPS. See that? It drops to like 30 and then back up to 200, right? Now, watch this. If I turn off multiplayer just for a moment, online, multiplayer, good luck to you. Give it a second to stabilize. $260, $270, almost 280 FPS. 280 FPS, right? And absolutely no stutter or movement or problem whatsoever. Butterly smooth. So we got to kind of, if we can identify this down to other aircraft sounds causing the stutters. You know what I mean? Gibbo, good to see you. Can I be the first one to wish you a happy birthday, you big owl fella? You don't look a day over 51. Thank you very much indeed, Gibbo. 51, you, who are you? Cheers, Gibbo. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. It's my birthday tomorrow. Murph, are you using Rex? Negative. I use Reshade. This is the default sim. That's what Reshade. It's a genie. I'm literally only using one. I've reverted to only use one reshade setting. You know? Hey, it's Lazy. Good to see you, bud. Now, let me see. Where can I... I'll wait till Expo. I'll wait till Expo because I don't want to send emails now, but I'll wait till Expo. I will tell them what that is, though. So we reckon it's because we're missing other aircraft sounds, because what's this option down here for other aircraft doesn't work. Just doesn't work at all. Right? Headphone simulation, no. 3D audio operating system, go to... Should that be on or off? Does the sim do 3D audio? Enhancements, Dolby. Really? Strange. Don't worry about it at all. No, lads, don't let that stop what you're flying in. Not at all. Look, a couple of stutters, I'll get over it. If it becomes unplayable, worst case, we'll change server. I'll load lower models. I'll think of something. But Jesus, don't let it stop you flying what you want to fly, lads. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Here's our folks back. So we went from about 280 FPS back down to about 220, which is fine. But what's happening, I'd say what's happening, an aircraft is leaving the immediate zone and then it's loading in another one, and then maybe it's getting tripped up on its sound file. And that's why you have that stutter, because the sim is trying to load all this stuff. It has to be something like that. But sure, look at lads, it'll be grand. We're flying this one manually because we're just heading out there. Look at the absolute state. Oh Jesus, then isn't this gorgeous? Try lowering your plane model quality. That'll lower your model matching and use more default planes. Maybe. We'll drive it on at the minute. It doesn't seem to be as mad now, so, you know. We'll see. What am I looking for here? Loads of boost. Easy now. Easy, 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 easy. Remember Murph played 2020? We had the same issues. Yeah, we did. Hey, Kanzui, good to see you, bud. Yeah, we won't worry about it, lads. It's totally sound and fine. You know. Oh, look, there's a big ship. A ship, you say? There's a ship in the thing with the yoke. Bit of tunage. Look at this scenery. Jesus. I tell you, between Norway and Sweden, isn't it absolutely gorgeous? Hey, Jordan Bay's here. Good to see you. Lots of stutters. Oh man, look at that. It is the Timu border Mona. Just like the Galties Keen, yeah. Jesus. Well, bro, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. Is ridiculously good looking, isn't it? I mean, stutters and all, it's still freaking gorgeous. Beautiful. The name of this song, that's a good question. It's from epidemicsound.com. And it's called Varia by Sandra Martelure. Ow. Right, these stutters are going to kill me. Hang on a second. Online. We'll turn these... Well, Jesus. We'll turn this gadget down a small bit. High fidelity, simplified, graphics. And come on in here and just turn down stuff now for a minute. Aircraft traffic quality, quantity, ultra. Variety. I only had it on high. Medium. And high. Right, let's see if this makes a difference. And then we'll cycle multiplayer. Off, on, back, resume. So we've dialed down quantity and variety. Let's just see if this makes much of a difference. We're back up to like 290 FPS at the minute. And give it a moment. It'll stutter like mad when aircraft are loading in. That's to be expected. But once everyone's loaded in, it should calm the jets a little bit. Easy. Right, it seems to load everyone in now. Man, look at those frames though, like they're almost half of what they used to be. That's crazy, man. Right, watch your speed coming in here. Looks like the Seven Sister Mountain Range. We're not far from it. It's a place called what's it called? Sandnes Joen Stokke. Is where we are. It's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Those mountains, lads. Look at the state of that. I'm pitching up here like a mad idiot. Get our speed down. Gear dropping. And traffic 5 Romeo Mike. Inbound. Full stop. Landing on runway 02. Stock of traffic. Alright. There's some flaps. Let's see if this fixes the old stutter aroonies. Watch your speed. Isn't it insanely beautiful up here? As I said, we flew up, we're up this neck of the woods not so long ago on one of our Vatsan flights. And like from the airliner looking down, you're like, ah, oh, Jesus. And now we're down at this altitude, it's just, this is beautiful. You're in a UNESCO heritage site now with the island Vega and surrounds to your left. You spent some time in that area, beautiful, but only a taste of what the region has to offer. Ooh. Yeah, we're still getting stutters, look. And what it is, it's down to loading other aircraft. Unfortunately, that's what the issue is.
Approaching runway 2. Caution, caution.
So the sim is trying to load in other aircraft and it's freaking out.
Dreamy, sleepy,
Right, watch
nighty,
speed.
snoozy, snooze.
Ah, Norse Viking, the timing of that, brutal. Brutal. Oh, easy. 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 Alright, watch. Chase the wind. Whoa, watch the wind. And the stutters. Bloody hell. There's a touchdown. But the model matching is actually hasn't changed, has it? Everyone's in the same aircraft. That's just not right at all. It seemed to have fixed the sound issue. Because I don't hear all the other mad aircraft. Or the choppers. So I wonder... Will there ever be a time we just like turn on the sim, right? And it just works flawlessly. And like I mean nothing needs to be tweaked. PS Miranda, you're having the same? Yeah, I don't know what it is, man. It seems to have fixed all those mad sounds though. No, it didn't. It didn't fix those sounds at all. Oh no! Jesus! Right. Jesus. I didn't touch it! It's lovely and quiet in here. Right, so them settings did shag all. Stupid thing. Right, turn off that for a minute. Put them back onto what we want. High fidelity. Go back into graphics. We might have to restart it. We'll see though, right? Traffic variety. Go back up the hill. Quantity. Ultra. Parked aircraft. I can't turn them off. Fauna density, grand. Is there anything else in here I can completely turn off? I don't think so. Loudness limiter, and now 3D audio came on. Right, we'll turn that off. Because everywhere I've read, that can shag it, right? Now, settings. I'm still getting traffic injection from say intentions, and that's not supposed to happen. That should be turned off. But anyway, Goose says the sim is unplayable, so it's doing the same with you, is it? It'll work with sim update 1000. Yeah. What happened with the radar controller? Radar controller. So that's say intentions traffic. Did I turn on multiplayer? Settings. Online. Right, we'll try it again. You just abandoned flying. CTD twice? Really? Alright, give it a second. We'll load them all back in. Off to Sweden to buy some cheap Red Bulls. Cheap Red Bulls, you say? So, yeah, it's doing this for everyone, so it's not just, like, me. You'd love to get the log to see what is it loading, like, where is it tripping up? How is it under so much pressure, like? You know, how does a sim go from, like, 280 FPS to friggin' 20? You know, it's 10% cheaper in Norway. Really? Goblin Zeus, the sim does not load me at the airport. 2 CTDs, you're switching to 2020. You get a WASM crash after loading into more than aircraft. Never had WASMs before. Vivacious, delete the WASM, delete the folders inside the WASM folder. You know, something must be going on with the multiplayer servers at the moment. I mean, maybe. There's always something. Anyway, be grand. Drive it on! Stutters be damned. We're okay, lads. Don't worry about it. I don't get it. Your sim is running great, says Zard. No idea. Having the slowest internet available in my area, I've no stutters. Whoa, the wind. Jesus, the wind. We nearly died. And now we've stutters. Ah, brilliant. Microsoft, it's Murph. X-Plane is getting very feckin' nice looking at the minute. Jesus, fix this mess. Jesus, lads. I don't think there's a PC built today that can run with maxed out settings. No, I disagree. I think the performance of the simulator is incredible. The problem is the friggin' multiplayer is shagged. Shagged! You know, not even like, I can do it a couple of fixes. No, they made the bollocks of it, like it's shagged.
Can I get a refund?
There's no refunds! We're all in this together, we're stuck! We can't get out of this mess! Fly it on! We'll be grand! It's like the Langoliers, just fly away from the stutters. You know, we'll play a drinking game. Every stutter, take a sip. Be grand! Oh Jesus, what have I done? Oh! Oh! Right. Even FSLTL is a big effort for the sim, takes up lots of frames. To be fair, Microsoft on Asobo would never have they would never have an ordinary test bed that would have this sheer quantity of multiplayer aircraft. So trying to detect this, replicate it, and then tweak it is going to be a challenge for them. It just is. You know what I mean? So we just need them to join every Friday night stream that we do. And then, you know, just look at the numbers. Bridge! There's a bridge! We just need to look at the numbers. You know what I mean? And then I think we'd be tickety-boo. Because once they see, they'll know what's happening.
Jesus.
We'll report to say, hey, look, there's issues. And they'll check data and they'll say, we can't see any issues. And we're like, no, there is. And they're like, no, there isn't. And we're like, Jesus! You know, it has to be multiplayer. No, it is. It is. It's 1,000,000% multiplayer. 1,000,000%. They need to join into your stream. They do. God help them. I'll ask them very nicely. You need to, lads, like, if there's anyone from Microsoft watching now, first and foremost, a great bunch of lads, and thanks for building the sim. At the second breath, although it's working well now, look, this is Murphy's Law, but I'm telling you, it'll stutter. Oh, blind, right, we need to get down there. Listen, it's fine. Yeah. There's nothing to worry about, anything.
Hang on to your hat, boy.
We're going in. We're going in. Heck yeah. See, now it's working really nicely. There's no stutters now. What was all this talk of stutters? The thing is as smooth. Vulcan, give it a restart. I'd say she'd be grand. See, it's absolutely fine. And who was saying it was shagged? Rubbish. Alright, run good. Where are we going? We're going this way. You did 2 restarts already. Oh, Janie. Well, whatever's after happening, whatever giggle pin that was loose in the laughing chamber, it seems to have stopped stuttering. At least at the moment. Now, where are we going? We're going this way, lads. Across the way we go. Speed is good. Bit of trimmage. Jesus. Right. This way a little bit, because we're going wrong. Autopilot. On. Right. Your third restart also? No way. Bridge. There's another bridge. Right, it's looking better now. It's behaving better now. Would you believe it? Oh, you're behind us. Okay. What can we do, lads? When the sim just doesn't want to perform, like, what can we do? Thankfully, you know, there's other things. There's city skylines and, you know, Forza, perhaps. Wouldn't mind to play. I've no time tonight to play Forza. To tell you, I'm up fairly early in the morning. Captain Cocktail, good to see you again. Cheers, buddy. Look at lads, it's just one of those things. Some nights we get away with it. Some nights we don't get away with it. You know? Star Trek Online, haven't played that in a long time. That used to be good. Used to be very good. Jesus, now we're looking better. Performance is back now, lads. Maybe they were working on the servers. Maybe it was Jefferson 2001. I mean, he came in with some ideas, you know, and propaganda. And then all of a sudden they're fixed. I reckon it was Jefferson. Never did flight control checks in me Comanche. Found out the elevator was jammed. Uh-oh. Good luck with that, Energizer. When the sim max up, I just drink. It's a great way to be. No, I think we're better. Jesus, our speed. We're doing much better now. It's smooth. It's performance is grand. Visuals are back where they need to be. I don't know. Time to dust off the keyboard. This is stunning scenery, isn't it? So it's a 90-mile hike out to where we want to go. See where Tarnish is? It's way off that way. And we shall see what happens. Don't forget, lads, if you'd like to join in on our voice chat, the lads are in there having the crack, doing some Forza. Splitters! Hang on.
How do you see?
Hello, Muse.
Jesus.
Just decided to come in just to say, Splitters! That's all for now.
Thanks,
No
Mosh.
choice.
Very cool.
What do you mean, no choice?
Oh, the Sim's just not playing ball.
Yeah.
The sim is just acting the Dennis Hickey, and you said, you know what? We'll do something else.
I got frustrated last week, so I just thought I'm not doing that again. At least not this week. So I will get a bit of time off.
And it's the same crack. It's starters, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Like right now, it's running beautifully. Like it's superb right now. But sure, however long that lasts for, I couldn't tell you.
Just doesn't like multiplayer.
It just doesn't like you.
Oh, well, it's not. I mean, who does?
When you find now Muse is gone.
Come here, lads. He is devastated over Riyadh.
I am.
Yeah.
Like bloody hell, because I saw the planning that you were doing, and like I know, Stu. I mean, this is a huge deal for you. Like you go for more than the week.
It's my weekly holiday every year. I
It's your-
camp for the week with all my mates, and then my wife and kids come down for the weekend.
Jesus.
So I go on a Monday and come back on the following Monday.
What do you do now?
I was considering going as well. Just the fact that I'm not getting to Expo this year, I thought I might be able to stretch it and go over for a couple of days, but yeah, that won't be happening.
No. Unless, like, we just go camping in general.
Yeah, they heard you were coming and thought of security risk.
Well, that's actually. Me and my mate were talking about that. We were actually planning on going camping instead.
Now, camping's grand and all. You know, I like the sitting down by the campfire part of the camping, you know. But that's
You like
about it.
sleeping with the spiders.
Yeah, not a fan of the spiders or the, you know, let's go for a walk up a hill while you're camping. Like, no, I'm all right, thanks.
No, set outside your tent.
You didn't walk up
Yeah.
a hill.
Set outside
Right.
your tent.
To the top.
That's camping.
Yeah, and then when you're done with that, have the limo pick you up and bring you back to the hotel.
Yeah.
The Skoda,
Walk to the
yeah.
pub.
You're doing the wrong type
Walk
of
to the
camping.
restaurant.
The
Go back to
TwoToneMurphy
the
pub with the limo.
Yeah.
One of you is mixing up glamping and camping.
Oh, glamping. Yeah, that's the one, isn't it? Yeah. Glamping now, that'd be... Even at that now, I'd say the missus would... Like, she didn't like... She's not into camping at all. At all. You know, and I
There's a
kind of...
place up near Enniskillen, I think. It's all like these fancy yurts and stuff.
What are they called? Yurts?
Yurts,
Yeah,
yeah.
It's just a fancy tent.
Oh, yeah, but like, you know... It's a novelty, isn't it? I mean, if you had to live in one, you'd have it... Like, it's Ireland, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yurts are more like the conical type tents, aren't they? Like,
It's a chalet, really. I mean, that's effectively what you get in.
A chalet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, chalet's much nicer.
I thought yurts were a circular portable tent. Yeah, it's a shelter. But it's circular.
No, a yurt is a
It's like a
Posh.
teepee or something, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
a
it's
portable round tent covered and insulated with skins.
Yep, and then
But
rugs.
you
Yeah.
can get modern yurts, which are like wooden versions of those. But
we
a
stayed in the
traditional
hexagonal
yurt,
thing.
Yeah, but like,
yeah,
do you know...
traditional yurt is a tent.
You were aware of the invention called a hotel in a building with room service, no? And a bar.
No, not all of us can afford those,
What,
man.
sharing
but
it
you
with
go
you,
away.
Adam,
Hold
sharing
on.
it with you, Adam, using Gibbo. No
Well,
thanks.
In fairness, right? Did you see some of the pricing though when it comes to glamping? Like, some of them are wild expensive.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, you should see some of the prices of travel lodges around Swindon during RIA.
Oh yeah.
Travel lodges are usually 30-40 quid a night, and then now you're talking
yeah.
£200-300 a night when RIA's on.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, Murph,
It's
and as
just
well,
like
more
Oshkosh.
news today.
Go
More
on.
news, bad news today about the Red Arrows. Because of the aging engines, they are now completing the rest of their seasons all the way up till 2030 as a 7-ship display rather than a 9-ship display.
Have you any good news, Stu? No? Jesus!
Bear of bad news.
Muse,
I've
man,
got
get
an
on.
answer.
I thought Muse was the buzzkill.
Yeah, Muse, get on the morale control there quick, will you? Jesus!
I'm going out for drinks and a meal with the wife tomorrow for the wedding anniversary that was yesterday. So there's the good news.
That's the
There
good
you go.
news. That's the good news, yeah. That'll be good now, you know.
Did you get the Grim
And you're going
Reaper's
together.
job, Stu?
I haven't killed
Did you
anybody yet,
somehow
bloody
get-
hell.
Buzz Killington, yeah, Stu Snape, aka the Buzz Killer. That right? That's brilliant. You need to get a buzz cut now. That's fantastic.
You've seen me. I don't have any hair. I'm bald by choice.
Oh yeah. You do have you do wait. You do have
No.
hair.
Well, no. I'd shave it all off.
Yeah, but you're
Yeah, I
not
shaved mine off as well.
Jesus then, yeah. What's buzzing? Yeah, we don't know. We're doomed.
Oh, behave, Mrs. TPHA.
Doomed.
Goodness gracious.
Right, I'm going away now for a few minutes, but when I come back, you better be all feckin' high morale now. Muse, do you hear me? Get the lads on. Tell them that joke you told me about your man with the fence.
Yeah.
He's like,
No.
Whose fence? Someone has a fence? Oh no, I just said everything was going brilliant and now I just got stutters. Right, I'll be back to you in a bit. Behave now. No messing.
Right,
See you later.
Oh, come here, do you get any
Bye.
do you get any stutters in Forza, no?
No,
No.
no.
No, modern matching works as well.
Modern matching
Yeah.
works.
Yeah.
And the multiplayer does.
Do you know their offices are like a stone's throw away from Microsoft's offices in Seattle?
Well, maybe Microsoft can knock on a door and find out how to do it.
Maybe just walk across the hall. Hey guys, you know, I'm going to suggest these things when I'm at place. But Jess, if I don't come back now, you'll know what happened to me.
But we don't do the whole world.
They've kidnapped you, put you in a bag, and stuck you in a dark room somewhere.
To be fair, old veteran just hit the nail on the head. That is exactly what they're going to say. That is precisely what they're going to say. Well, that's grand, but they don't model the entire planet, we do. And then I'm going to go.
You're only in one
How many
place at once.
racetracks?
Didn't they already try that with Microsoft Flight?
No, but like it's yeah, I don't know.
Although I was just saying to the lads that the Azure Play servers, I did a status check on them. It looks like they're having a bit of a mare of an evening, so I don't know what's up there. So
Okay, we'll blame it on we'll blame it on
Blame
you.
me.
Well,
Blame me.
yeah.
I've probably got
Blame
to
it on the boogie.
Blame it on the boogie. Yeah.
Mwah.
Blame it on the buzzkill. Yeah.
Good night, pal.
Amused.
Go on.
Game wasn't working that well tonight.
Oh dear.
So,
I think we're all in the same boat.
good
Right.
night, Duncan.
Good luck.
Good.
Right, so the lads are having the same issue as well. For some, it's mad, right? My performance is up. You're getting a micro stutter every now and again. This is very playable, but like, for how long? Do you know? It's one of those things. And like, for us in particular, you know, we do have fairly large group flights, which is that in itself creates the challenge trying to diagnose and fix it. Do you know what I mean? But well, rock on. I mean, look at, see what happens. If it gets you very angry, but sure, you know, we'll play something or something else. This is terribly fancy where we're flying now. What's the name of this lake? I don't even know this lake. I'll show you. Look, that lake there. Surely there's a name for it. Jesus, look at it. Kongsford or something it's called. It's very pretty. Isn't this absolutely stunning though? Stutters and everything, like it is absolutely beautiful. I dropped it down to TAA and medium global rendering. Is it helping? There's still stutters, but like, I'm trying to remember, what did we do last Friday? We didn't have stutters last Friday, or if we had, we had a few. And then the Friday before that. Don't worry, friends. Come Expo, I will be voicing these concerns. I think definitely from a single player perspective, the sim is performing very, very well. Like, very, very well. You know? The Azure Cloud servers are garbage. They were sold to everyone with the idea that they can auto-repair and increase capacity. Final rabbit, but the multiplayer is not hosted on Azure. Which makes the thing even more interesting. You know? The petabytes of world data, well, that's on Azure, but multiplayer isn't. That's why I can't understand it, you know? Or should look at the mountains, man. Right, so we need to get around the track here and then on. Our next stop is Echo Sierra Uniform Tango, right? Again, we're going to pick it up by a small little river. And we do have a good few folks with us. We were on West Euro last week for a time. We were for a little bit, yeah. No, it seems to be going okay. There's Mr. TPHI. And what I think is mad, it doesn't affect everyone. Some people have absolutely zero issues. And that could be because it could be down to the aircraft they have in the libraries. You know what I mean? You could have something installed that's possibly from 2020 that doesn't have the new sounds, right? And that's where you're getting the issue from. That's very possible. We reckon it's something to do with the sounds. Because I do remember, lads, when 2020 first came out on multiplayer, like for over a year, our group flights, I always said, please don't use custom liveries or custom aircraft that are not available in the marketplace, because they would always create issues. CTDs, like the sim would just freak out. It'll spend so much time looking for a model, and then it didn't realize there wasn't a model, and it just out your performance went. Do you know? So it could be something back down to something like that. You keep all your add-ons up to date. Doesn't matter if they're up to date. Like, I've the latest of every aircraft add-on, but some of them are not up to date in terms of, well, they're not using the correct coding. If that makes sense. So if you're in 2024 and you're loading in 2020 aircraft and they're not, you know, they haven't gotten proper coding, perhaps then in the unique environment of a large multiplayer flight, that's where the issues happen. I'll test this next week. I will definitely test this next week. I'm going to park any 2020 aircraft. Delay could be that of Ross Vatnet, Ross Water or something. Ooh. Completely understand the frustrations with the stutters, but overall the sim is amazing. The scenery, the ability, absolutely, Mugan. Like, absolutely. It doesn't take away from the wow factor of the sim. It's just, it gets frustrating. It's just like, I'm crying out loud. But like, look, it's working now. I mean, look at that screen, lads. When would you ever be able to experience anything like this if it wasn't for Microsoft Flight Sim? That's where it's at, right? Server regions, players connect to regional multiplayer nodes. These nodes are part of Microsoft's global infrastructure, which could include Azure-based hosting. Now, Smotsy, you're in a caravan, but which caravan are you in? Are you in the Black Square caravan or are you in the Asobo caravan? Because if you're in the Black Square one, well, then we have a Boris issue. If you're in the Asobo one, we potentially have an Echo 19 issue. Yeah, no, I get that, Final Rabbit, the server issues and that, but multiplayer they don't own it. It's one of their partners, I think, that operate it. Now, maybe their partner is using Azure. I mean, that's possible. But I know Microsoft themselves directly, it's not theirs. As in, they don't run it. You're in the Asobo caravan. Okay. And I have the Echo 19 sound file, and that's why I'm getting those sounds. So, Tyler! I need to talk to Tyler. In a multiplayer environment, the sounds are absolutely killing everything else. That's interesting. We will talk to Tyler. Be very nice and say, be Janie. Dougal is here. Good to see you, buddy. Happy Friday. Hope you're well, buddy. Yeah, isn't this beautiful? This is stunning. All right. Hamilton traffic. November 235 Romeo Mike. Inbound for a full stop runway 33 traffic. Sounds like it's time for the TDM servers. I would love to have our own private servers. There are ways in which we can do it. You know, we used JoinFS before. Say Intentions have it now with Skynet. There are ways we can do it. But then you miss out on your Xbox pilots. And also PlayStation pilots. Which is just... We need to crack that egg. You know what I mean? Wouldn't that be amazing? Don't know how we do it. Well, I have an idea how we can do it. But yeah.
Traffic, Caravan 462 Papa Golf, right turn.
All I know is when I have issues at my work with Azure multiplayer, seems to have issues at the same time. Really? That's interesting. I'd love to be able to pinpoint a Vinyl Rabbit, you know what I mean? Like, you clearly have a very strong understanding of it. I would just love to be able to pinpoint it and then say to them, hey, look, this is what we think. Can you check it out for us? Do you know? But I'll be giving them all the feedback. Don't worry about that, lads. We'll be giving them all the feedback. But it's running flawless now. It's absolutely beautiful. This is stunning. That time of day. Man alive. And the scenery. And the stutters. It's very nice. Very nice. Right. So we need to... Well, if we keep flying ahead, there's a lake ahead of us. We'll pick up the lake and then ramble in. And then we'll see what happens. Try live weather. No, I think live weather shagged altogether. As in it was pure wind and rain and snow and wasn't great at all. I don't think. I don't think live weather was behaving, Lucky Bo. It's good? You reckon it's good? Too many cooks in the Jesus.
Live weather looks really good right now.
We'll do that so when my sim stops stuttering. It's loading an aircraft, that's wrong. Stupid thing. Real time and live weather. It does look nice. Easy now. This is the SAB 340 country until the ATR came. Ooh. Yeah, live weather is actually gorgeous. Jesus, lads, that is stunning. Look at that, man. Jeez, that's superb looking, isn't it? That is superb. That is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Man alive. Right, we're going to be planning a landing. So, autopilot off. Power coming back. Hold the nose up a little bit. A little bit of RPM. So this lake, and then it's going to be... ramble over to that river. There's a road there as well we can follow. See that road? We just need to follow that road. Our airport's just there. Oh man, that's stunning. Just the right sky for the pink Spitfire camo, right? When you Google about the servers, this is what it says. Azure powers the cloud infrastructure and online ecosystem, but the real-time multiplayer aircraft synchronization likely uses hybrid architecture rather than dedicated Azure multiplayer servers. Yeah, that was my hunch. The information I have, it's they're not directly over it. It's a contractor or a partner or one of these. Man alive, though, this is pretty. Easy now. Watch your speed. We're too fast for the gear. Nose up. Here's our gear. And 3 greens. All right. Let's see what happens. Where if the stutters are featured to help you see the scenery in the clouds. Yes. It pauses on reflection of just how good this place looks. Well said, Crotty. Alright, easy now. Right, what I am going to do, lads, I'm going to give the sim a quick restart when we're here. We're pretty much at the halfway point. And I'm going to try and experiment while I'm doing it as well. Alright, we're looking good. Little fast. And traffic, 5 runway Mike, short final runway 33, full stop, traffic. Be Janie then. Be Janie then, the stutters. Oh, we got a Bronco with us. Jesus. Watch the wind. Easy now. Watch the flare. Little bit of a float. All right. Beautiful. 131, we'll take that. All right. Right. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do a quick restart. I'm going to see what I want to just turn off some stuff just to see, right? So parking brake on. Right. End the flight. There's the weird sounds coming in again. I'm very whatchamacallit, what's that word? Not patient. So I'm just going to kill the sim. Right, kill that. Now, in here. Let us just do some science to see will this work, right? So, what's running? Okay, aircraft. Off. GA off. Military. Off. I'm doing mad stuff here, but just bear with me. Vintage off. World War II off. Just a sneaky suspicion. Right. Liveries are off. They're all off. Right. That's all that aircraft stuff off, right? Now, let us into here. And let's see. Let's have a look. Expo. That's the Skyhawk. Where was the sounds for the Grand Caravan? Is it down, like, is it a Sobo? Or is it down as Echo 19? I'm trying to think where that file is. Do. Do you know what I mean for the Echo 19 stuff? I just want to see. A, B, C, D, E, F, E. I don't see it in there. So where does Echo put his sounds? Echo 19. Skyhawk and the Bell 407. But where's the... Take them out for a minute. Just for the sheer crack. Wing. That's okay. I'm trying to think where the sounds go. You know the Echo 19, the sound set for the Caravan? Where does that live? And there's a good chance this is not going to work. There's every chance this is not going to work. Murphy, the add-ons that only install to the community folder, do you ever manually move them to use with add-on linker? Yeah, no, I move them around the whole time. I do move them around the full time or the whole time. But the Echo 19, where are they installed? Just flight. No. So usually, some aircraft, I just leave them in the main folder because I know I never turn them off. A lot of the 2020 aircraft, I use them inside the add-ons linker. Now, it could be add-ons linker as well because Cyrus told me about add-ons linker and I did see some anomalies using add-ons linker, especially when it comes to aircraft. So I've turned them all off now, right? It's just there's one last file I'm looking for and that's the Echo 19 sounds. Just in case. I don't think it is though. What's ASFS? Active Sky. Air plugin, Mitchell, Lancaster. Okay, so unless it's installed in the main sim folder itself, local cache, packages, no. PC, no. Local cache, airplanes. Asobo C208. Common. Config, state, that's okay. Presets, Asobo. Nothing there for sounds. Okay. Does it not show up if you search? No, it doesn't. No. Echo 19. We'll see what happens. Cab, take it easy, buddy. Take it fierce easy. It could be in the sim itself. Right, well, we launch and let's see what happens. This is purely just an owl experiment. This could probably do absolutely nothing, or it'll fix it. And if it does, at least we all know what to do. Because not everyone, Jesus, not everyone is having these issues. Do you know what I mean? So I wonder, is this it? I've no other, unless they're in another folder. Were they in under plugins, Murphy? No. Where did I put sounds? That's very strange. Isn't it? You could have that, Crotty, yeah, you could have that. No, I'll go into the same settings just to see where it's installed. That'll tell me exactly where they are. You know, good drink tonight, yeah, 2 seconds strong. Look, it's an inconvenience if anything, but let's just see if this helps. If it doesn't help, you know, no skin off anyone's nose. If it does help, well, we've done a credit to ourselves and the community, because at least now we can kind of point them in the right direction. You know, FD is here. Good to see you, buddy. Happy Friday. You know what I mean? So let's see what the crack is. The scenery is absolutely friggin' stunning tonight, though. Like, it is ridiculously beautiful. So we're on the ground at Echo Sierra Uniform Tango. What are we troubleshooting? Just loads of stutters and multiplayer, man. Lots and lots of them. So by turning off an absolute barrel load of aircraft, I want to see, will that sort some of the issue? SJN says, ENRA is my local airport. New airport will open in September. Ooh, nice. ENMR, is it close by? It's in a beautiful part of the world. It looks absolutely gorgeous up here. Do you know? So, right, give this a few minutes while she's loading. Did you check out the video after my little trailer on Say Intentions? Did you like it? Okay, just to make. GL Pilot, take it easy, buddy. Have a great weekend. Bum, 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 bum. Do. We'll have a look at this while we're loading. Shouldn't take too long. Or for the sake of a minute or two. You know what I mean? We'll do one of those. Close you. Do one of those. Right, we'll watch this for a minute.
Rescue 202, good evening. We have reports of a missing person in the Wicklow Mountains National Park. Last seen near Loch Burrup, possibly injured, limited supplies. Your task is to search the valley southeast of the lake. Look for a lone figure or reflective bivvy. Coordinates are approximately latitude 53.01 hour, longitude -6.37, so about 28 kilometers south, heading 170. You will not be landing at the scene, just locate and report. We're sending your crew over now, expect to be airborne in a few minutes.
All set, Murph. Let's get moving.
Skyops, Rescue 202, departing the airfield and heading to the incident site.
We're searching for a missing Boy Scout, Liam O'Donnell, in the Wicklow Mountains. Last known near Loch Burrup. He twisted his ankle and might be immobile. Ground teams heard a faint whistle at dawn. We're here to pinpoint his location for mountain rescue.
Dispatch, Rescue 202. We have eyes on. We can see a flare. We're going to send you over our GPS coordinates. Please let the ground crew know and how to proceed.
GPS coordinates received. Mission accomplished. Return to base when ready.
Roger. return to base. Rescue 202. Skyops, Rescue 202, we've landed back at base. That's us for today.
Outstanding job. The missing person's family is grateful. Rest well.
Yeah, just gotta love Say Intentions. Skyops is probably my favourite thing in Say Intentions. Right, now get in there. Now, before we go any further, not settings, get in here and look at my library. And we're looking for Echo 19. Echo. Dash. No. Echo 19. India Fox. Echo 19 sound pack for the 208 installed. Where? Let's disable that. Now, if this fixes everything, I'm telling you, I need to be elected as president of the ESUT and overall mad lad. Right? Now, where were we? ESUT. Echo Sierra Uniform Tango. In you go, you big Jesse. Riot. And if it doesn't work, well, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to blame someone else. Jesus. We'll start down here, look. On the snow. Set as departure, on the ground shutdown, flight conditions. I'm not only a client, I am the president. Yeah, you're already president of the Aegis. Listen. If this works, I'm just going to tell you, if this works. If it doesn't work, no harm caused. Jesus, it's after getting night time completely. Right, hang on. Get in there quick. Right, now. Very pretty, but, you know, Jesus. Right, turn that off. No. Yes. 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 Right. Okay. FPSage. Say nothing now for a minute. Fuel. Prop. Fuel. Battery. Anti-collision light. Lights. Fuel pump. Clear prop. And start. Right. If this, I'm telling you, if it works. If it doesn't work, I'm going to, you know, ESUT to ENBO. And we're going via ENRA. All righty then. Right, lovely hurdling. Terrain ahead. Tablet off. Brakes off. Roll. Plane says no. That would have helped. That's a special kind of Muppet. Right, here we go. Mr. Anderson, thank you very much indeed. The question is, does Skyops use Murph's voice for its AI? Or is Murph AI? Murph could be AI. Right, let's see. The sound issue is good so far. I'll give it that. I'm not having any issues with the sounds. Right now, am I connected back to everything that I'm supposed to be? Say intentions. Group? Where's my group? Traffic 5 Romeo Mike. Radio check. Alright, that's flaps. Power coming in. Easy. Easy. Speed alive. Everyone's moving in front of me. Don't worry about it, lads. Totally sound. Chase the wind. Oopsie daisy. Yep.
Approaching runway 3. Caution, caution.
Easy now. Flaps in. Stutters. Micro stutter. We're getting a few stutters looking back at the airfield. But overall, your thoughts? I'll tell you this much. We're getting up to 280 frames that we weren't getting earlier on. I've removed all the sound files, Final Rabbit. I took them all out of there. Jove, I think he's done it! I think it worked! I mean, it's, you know... I think we've achieved something. I don't know. I you know, I mean, we're saying nothing, but like, if we just listen to this bit of music, it might explain a lot. Now, I'm not saying it was aliens, right? But there's a good chance it was aliens. Right? Hang on, does this mean I actually did something that kind of worked? Yes! It's behaving, sorta. I'm not actually playing any music. I mean, if you can hear something, you know. Boston Elf, yes indeed. You're like a clock, you're right twice a day. Wait, what? Now, I'm just saying, you know, this is working. It's working well. Everyone fly next to Murph and see what happens. Like, there's teeny tiny little micro stutters every now and again, but nothing near what we were having. That is very smooth now. Hang on, this calls for celebration. Pitched.
The hell?
Mental.
Lads, can I just say, sometimes my genius even scares me. Right? I mean, I'm just saying.
Elaborate, Murph.
But like, do you know, it's.
Scares us too.
No, you address me now as Mr. President, right? Effectively, what this has done, this has proven that I know some stuff.
Or maybe Microsoft just fixed the servers in the meantime, and maybe it wasn't you at all.
Or you read something in chat, you tried it, and took the credit for fixing it.
Exactly that. That's what I was just going to say.
Yeah, but that's how this works. You know, I was very good for following the instruction from our devoted chat, and I did it. I made it work because I'm a genius, and I read it in the chat. That's how this works. I think this is brilliant. I do feel better about this. So effectively, you saw what it did. Remove all the 2020 aircraft, all of them, and remove all the sound packs, and it seems to be working.
It's not really a fix, though, is it?
I just got to boot a bus there. Round of applause. What do you mean it's not a fix? It's fixed, isn't it?
Yeah, but you don't want to be getting rid of all your 2020 aircraft.
Well, sure. Live in the now, man. Will you live in the now?
He coming. I don't feel sorry for him.
Even the DC-6
at
2020
and all we've done is say, no, don't want to do that.
What about sound packs? You don't want to be getting rid of them, do you?
No, but you can make up your own sound packs. I'm just saying, in a multiplayer environment on a group flight that we have all of this amount of flying, this is how you fix it.
I'm going to report back to Tyler now, Murph, and say that you said that his sound packs cause stutters.
No, because he's going to Expo, and Tyler's kind of big, and he'll hit me, and it'll hurt. I'll tell him whilst walking away at distance and speed. But no, I reckon it is, because, do you know what? It wasn't even the stutters that was the problem with that sound pack. That was just taking over every other aircraft. So by removing it, it has worked. It has fixed itself. So Tyler and Boris are going to tag team me and bait the head of me, but I am correct in my testing. So I think that warrants a bit of investigation on their side. Has to.
Well, maybe they'll be able to do something about it.
Maybe they could. No, I didn't dump the DC-6. Don't worry, Belro. She's parked up. She's safe. I didn't remove all the 2020 aircraft.
When you removed them, exactly how did you remove them? Did you uninstall them or?
No, so I had maybe 14 aircraft from 2020 using add-ons linker. I've disabled them with add-ons linker. Remember you told me before stop using add-ons linker?
Yeah.
You must have said that about 12 months ago. Well, I've only now agreed to and tried it, and do you know what, Cyrus, you were right. Do you know? I think it was the add-ons linker causing an issue as well.
Yeah, it was.
You know, I wish I listened to you sooner.
Well, yeah. I do know a thing or two.
You're all in good time.
Ah, Jesus.
I'm not just a teal t-shirt, you know what I mean?
Cyrus T, not just for Christmas.
Yes, for life.
That's brilliant. But no, it's working well now. Now, probably, do you know why it's working? Because you shagging lot are off playing other video games. You know, that's going to pollute your mind instead of this beautiful.
If we come back,
you'll break it. Yeah. But no, I just wanted to report back on the level of genius that I've achieved this evening. I'm very proud of myself.
Okay. I think that's what Alexander Graham Bell said when he stole the telephone.
What?
He took the credit for inventing the phone.
Yeah. Yeah, he did, yeah.
Who invented the telephone?
some fella called Brown, I think it was.
Yeah, but like, do you know, who invented the telephone?
Some fella called Brown.
Other than Jesus, do you not listen to anything I try and teach us on the stream? The Irish invented the telephone. The Irish lads. We invent everything. Bloody hell, do I need to start giving you notes or something?
One thing I learned actually the other day, the Irish invented rashers.
The Irish?
Yes, Denny.
Rashes or rashers?
Rashers.
Rashers. Denny. Henry Denny.
As in bacon?
Yeah. As in bacon rashers, yeah.
I know how you learned that. You read the back of the packet.
No.
You did. You were making breakfast and you were waiting on them to cook and you read the back of the
I was
packet.
watching one of them, you know them stupid YouTube videos that shows up in your algorithm.
Nighthawk was getting a few of those.
13 things you didn't know were invented by Irish people. It was one of them.
Didn't we invent Velcro as well?
We did.
Yeah, I used that today. It's fucking great. It's fucking great.
Come on, yeah, come on. Is Muse phone? Yeah, Muse, are you in the bath?
Oh, don't say it's after defaulting to the other way.
Muse fan live from his bathtub and near RD County Louth, hey. Rubber ducky, you're the one. Jesus, Muse, don't drop us in the bath, whatever you do. I mean, it'd be shocking.
Oh, I'm on the right mic. I don't know.
You know, it sounds like you're in the bath.
Lazy duck.
Rubber ducky.
Did someone just play a duck sound? That's hilarious. He was calling from the phone box.
Muse sat in the wrong place and squeezed his rubber duck.
Jesus. Right. I'm leaving you now for another little while, but congratulations. Well done on the...
I'm sorry, what part didn't you understand? The buh or the bye? Bye-bye.
Well done on the discovery of bacon and the telephone, lads. And also the correctness of how the sim is working.
Nicely done, Murph.
Thank you. That's all I was looking for. Fair play to you, lads. Good luck. I just needed the acknowledgement. The lads are just sitting there going, this gobshite just doesn't shut up. Right? Brilliant. Now, this is working. And it's all right, lads. We've multiplayer aircraft working. Oh, heck yeah. It seems to be going just grand. Right, airport in sight. We wouldn't satisfy giving you the credit. Get back in the bath, you. Who asked you? You should delete every plane except for the one you're flying. And all the scenery. Yeah, then it'll work. Hey, Anthony V, good to see you, buddy. Blaze caved under pressure. He was thinking of you in the bath, Muse. Right. Autopilot off. Power coming back. Now we descend into the shadow of the valley of the Fjords. It is I, the caveman. I'm very happy with this bit of testing. Now let's see what the stutters are like coming into an airport, because this is where they usually get real bad. Jesus. Easy now. I gotta say, this is absolutely stunning scenery. I'm blown away by it, lads. I did not think this neck of the woods is so beautiful, and how good it looks in the sim. Isn't it something else? Getting like New Zealand vibes or something, man. It's just gorgeous. Now we're very high, we're off profile, and we're in a terrible mess. So to fix this, we're going to nose up, bleed off about 40 knots of airspeed, lower the gear, horse some flaps into the affray, and then nose down. And watch our speed as we do this, because we're still very high. But I reckon we're going to be okay. You can always do a pattern. I could do a pattern.
Runway
My pattern, though, doesn't look like a normal pattern.
Caution.
Oh, she's giving me the cautions. I deserve it. It's a beta approach. Yeah. Man alive. Look at the river there going around to the right. Look. Jesus. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, I think we're okay at this. Oh, that's so very pretty. Okay. Keep her going. 'Tis a steep approach. The Arctic Raceway is nearby. Stutters. Not too bad though. Easy. Easy. We're gonna have to flare like an absolute mad joke. Easy. Looking good. Stutter. Easy. Easy now. Oof. And we're down. Flaps in. All right. Not too shabby at all. All right. Well, back taxi. Oh, look at that Duke. Look at that Duke. It's so pretty. Sounds are fixed. Sounds are completely fixed, lads. This is brilliant. I need to talk to Echo 19 because his sounds for the caravan are so good. So we just need to say, hey, listen, in a large multiplayer environment, we have an issue. Maybe there's something he could check on his side, or he can bring it back to Microsoft and Asobo. I can't believe it. Everything's working. We just need to get close to a caravan to be sure. Yeah, I agree. Mugan, stutters nowhere near as bad. Nowhere near as bad. Oh, Jesus. Look at that man eating in the Twin Otter. Bit of a stutter there. Right, there's a caravan down the road. Let's have a listen. Easy now. Jesus. This is like 100 times better. It really is. Look how smooth it is. That's normal multiplayer sounds. They're fine. Alright, notch flaps for takeoff. In behind the Bronco. We're next door to a caravan. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Right. Let us prepare ourselves for departure. Are we ready? Power coming in. Takeoff power set. Airspeed live. The needle is moving. Easy now. $70. $80. Oopsie daisy. We couldn't even do a flyby earlier on. You know what I mean? Impossible. Seriously, though, good job fixing it, Murph. Whatever you did seems to have made everything perfect. Oh, nice. Did they fix it? No, Kieran. I fixed it, because I'm a G... Well, I read the chat, and the chat told me how to fix it. Vinyl Rabbit helped, amongst many, many others. Great success! I like! It's nice! Right, now, Bijani then. Big mountain ahead of us, so we'll ramble to the left. Little bit of stutterage, but you can live with that. It was the constant, like, you know, 20 frames. I had my camera off. The constant 20 frames, you know what I mean? Is it now? Alright. So we'll just fly around this way. Man, look at the colour. Cyrus, it's all teal. It's beautiful. Two-tone genius emote. Oh man alive, this is pretty. Easy now. Where did I have that? Where did I have that sound? Okay, around to the right. There's a bit of music I'm looking for. I can't find it. No. 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 Where are you? I thought I had it there somewhere. It's got to be in here. Interesting. It's nice music. I need to find it. Is this it? Yes! Now this music fits the area. Excellent. Hey Scott, it's good to see you, bud. Steve Stavros is here, welcome in. 'Tis warm out, buddy. Oh, look at this. The scenery tonight. Didn't it work terribly well? Jesus, then that was lovely. Look at this, man. Look at that glacier coming down. That is stunning. Now, I know better than to play chicken with a mountain. So we'll ramble to the right a bit over this glacier and climb. It's called the Norman Kings. All the music we use is under license by epidemicsound.com. Do ramble on over there and you can hear them. Oh, look at the glacier here, lads. Jesus. Pieman Jim says, Murph, I'm looking to get back into GA in 2024. Would you recommend the Black Square stuff or Just Flight? Both are excellent. Both are excellent. Black Square certainly have the edge on the depth of systems and probably the variety of the aircraft that they have in general aviation. Just Flight aircraft are solid and they're very good. No, I didn't delete the rolling cache, Kieran. It was pretty much aimed at aircraft from Add-ons Linker and 2020 aircraft. I'm not without stutters, but they're nowhere near as bad. This is perfectly flyable. But yeah, the Black Square stuff is really good. Also, A2A aircraft are brilliant. One of my favourite twin engines is the F406 from Mini Builds, the Caravan 2. That's superb as well. I haven't flown the Bonanza in a while. I want to fly the Bonanza. So you didn't really fix it. What are you talking about? I fixed it. Shut up, you. I fixed it. Look, it's fixed. There's like a micro stutter every now and again, which is like nothing. Like, you can live with those. The sim is just performing now. Like, this is brilliant news. But yeah, Black Square stuff is really good. The 310 is really good. Like a twin. Oh man, like the Aerostar is really good. The F406 are mini builds. The Baron, the Dukes. Dukes are probably some of the best aircraft in the sim. Steve Stavros said, after the latest Microsoft Windows update, my PS4 controller that I use for drone cam no longer recognised. There's a driver you need for that, Steve. Oh, the 414 is good as well, Si. Yeah, real good. Zard's in the Baron right now. Yeah, lots of options, Jim. Look at the state of that for the view, look. Look out the window, look. Jesus. This is incredible, man. This is incredible scenery. I just noticed sealing the airframe in the Bonanza actually changes the sound. Oh yeah, the door seals. Yeah. And we can stay over the lake here, I suppose. We're looking good. The Baron. No, doesn't the Turbo Bonanza have door seals? No? Am I raving? Oh, look at that. JB Alberta, Captain Donut. We got FD1003 right beside us. There's Grimmy, Thaddeus, Mate, Mrs. GBHI upside down behind us. Angels 15, Kilburn, Captain Cocktail, Speedy Pro, Daddy Plump, Willow, Lucky Bow, Freebro, Corsair. We got Steve C, Captain FS 2024. Helicopter is there. Wicked Lumberjacks, Gregor. Oh man, this is real pretty. No, it's not pressurized, any versions of the Bonanza. No, I think the turbine does. I think it does, Matt. Reason I asked, I see Contrail has 25% off Black Square stuff. Grab it. Also check out Just Flight. They're doing a big bank holiday sale as well. Goose, take it easy, buddy. I don't know if you can replicate any of the stuff I did. Why is Chase Plane in experimental? Just is. They're not finished developing it yet. This is the new Flow Pro panels for Say Intentions. They just started working on it. Expect issues because it's like brand new shampoo, but I gotta say, man, this is so nice. So anyone using Say Intentions, if you have Flow Pro, you connect in and you can see the radio stuff here, right? But then we see frequencies. Then we have the live map, and we can change the map. Traffic, weather radar if you want it. Traffic restrictions if you want it. The map layer, we can change it into IF4, VF4, street maps. Look at this, look, Jesus. Satellite. We can click on other aircraft around us to see who they are, what they're doing. Next page, airport lookup. So let's ENBO. Elevation, runway, the ATIS, METAR, TAF. It's pretty much like Pocket Sky, but it's in the sim. Then we have our checklist if we want to load those in. And from here we can go off and open up the Discord community, pilot portal, all that jazz. This is really good. This is really, really good. They literally only announced this. This is excellent from Say Intentions, because whilst you can have their app running, you know, this guy, the normal client app, and it's grand, don't get me wrong, this is so much better because in VR this is fantastic. You know what I mean? And it just runs inside the Flow Pro. You need to have Flow Pro. I would always recommend anyone to pick up Flow Pro. That's this wheel, right? It's incredible. And now Say Intentions have a brand new panel that operates in here. And like, look at all the information, lads. There's tons of it. Isn't it deadly? It's deadly. Live weather is so awesome right now. I think if I change live weather, I'll have to go live time and it'll be dark as the devil. And I'm absolutely just geeking out at these beautiful views, look. Look at this scenery. This whole region, lads. It's beautiful, isn't it? So the new chopper is not in the marketplace. Mr. TBHI, the Miltech one. It must be on Contrail, is it? Your sim is... Oh God, why did I drink that so fast? Your sim is frozen, Goose. Ah, Jesus. Note to self, don't guzzle this. You bought mine on Contrail. I'm looking there now, but the missus got it on Contrail. Okay. The BO105, it's really good. We might fly that next Friday as well. I might do the Bonanza and the 105 for our FS Expo fly-in next week. Might do that. That could be some crack. A little bit to the left. So tomorrow morning, lads, I'll be live from the RDS in Dublin at 0900 Zulu. It's about a 2-hour stream, and I hope you can join me there. Couldn't tell you production quality now, it's not my system, but we'll see what happens. I'll be going through the sim settings, setting up the sim, controls, button binds, all that kind of stuff. So even though at this stage we're very well experienced with the sim, it might be useful. You might see something you're like, oh, I never thought of that, right? You'll have to get up really early, you don't lose your streak. Oh yeah, I never thought of that. But the stream will be finished at around 1100 Zulu, so even if you like catch the last 10 minutes of it, you know? This is just freaking stunning. Jesus. Can't make it this time around, Si. No worries, dude. I was only saying 2 years ago. Wasn't it 2 years ago? Yeah, 2 years ago you were there. Will we still be able to fly plus bring controls to Gamerfest? I think so. Ascari. There will be different controls there though. They're selling off. They have a lot of Thrustmaster gear they're selling off good and cheap. But yeah. Maggie, you shouldn't have said that. Would have been hilarious having Mr. TPHI up at 3 o'clock in her morning. Mr. TPHI would be so upset. He'd be upset, yes. Mr. TPHI is like, wait, what? Can also watch the VOD later as long as within 24 hours. Shh. Dakey, don't be telling them that. Hello, Dakey. Good to see you, bud. No, I'm looking forward to seeing what's at Gamerfest. News fan. You can shag right off. That's brilliant. Yeah, gamers. Yeah. It'd be interesting to see what's going on. You're usually up by 4 and 5 anyway. Murph still here. See some minor stutters still. You have an ATR on your left. What is the matching? Just asking. I get stutters when ATRs are subbed in. Interesting. Who's in the ATR? I'm not quite sure. I wonder if some of the lakes are for producing electricity. Ooh. Do you want something from there? Says Ascari. From where? From Gamerfest? No, I don't think so. I just want to see what's going on and who goes to it, and I want to have a chat with GG Machines because when it comes to like pricing, do you know, when it comes to pricing with hardware and what are the trends doing, and are we finally coming to the end of like the ridiculous prices on hardware? Because it's affected them something fierce. Their PCs, their sales, you know. Will there be sim hardware for sale? Yeah. Like they will, yeah. They have like a lot of Thrustmaster gear, and they have graphics card, like PCs, graphics cards, components to do all that. Prices are starting to come down, yeah. According to Jay, it isn't coming down anytime soon. I think it is. Scott. Elements of it, parts of it is. Autopilot off. Like 4090s, there's not enough of them. That's why they're still holding their price. 5080s, they're about €1,200. 5090s, ridiculous. They're like $3,000. RAM, some RAM is starting to come down a bit. Hard drives are still expensive. Everything's still expensive, but there's signs that, you know, it's starting to drop a little. I just hope, like, it happens faster. You know? Traffic. November 235 Romeo Mike. We're inbound for a landing runway 7. Full stop traffic. We'll ramble down this way. I could do an SSD internal, yeah. Well, NVMe's like that's where you want to go, you know. Oh, look at that. That is savage. I'll have a chat with them anyway tomorrow. You're after the fastest possible AM4 CPU. The 5800 X3Ds are rarer than hen's teeth. Really? Prices do need to come down. You're still on an RTX 2080. Oh, the 2080, like a 2080 Ti, that's what my son uses for his racing and all that. They're still a good card. It's nuts. Like that 2080 Ti, still a good card. Don't expect wonderful things. Like that's kind of low to medium at about 60 frames, right? But it's a very capable card. Oof, this is nice. Oh, stutters. Oh no! There were stutters. It is, but Unreal Engine 5, it shows its age. Yeah. I'm on a 2060 Ti Super 8 gig. It works. No need to upgrade. Yeah. Hey, Virtual Sim, good to see it. Oh, like, I mean, you can get caught up in the caught up. I mean, for me, like live streaming, I try and do my best when it comes to kind of, production quality and showcasing things the best I can. I'm not happy with the stream quality that I push out. Hence I've been tinkering with it. Now hopefully it's looking a bit better because I'm just work in the background, you know what I mean? But I'm still not happy with the overall performance of it. I want to tweak it. Hey Simfanatic, good to see you, buddy. 3 weeks, man. Yes. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it, buddy. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Right. Let's see what we can do here. Sim looks good. Yeah, no, it looks good. It looks good. It's just there's I can see little things. Like what I have here on my screen is different than what you guys are getting on Twitch or YouTube. Alright, starters coming into the airport. Nothing major though. Yeah, I think where it's under pressure is like dials, digital dials, all this kind of stuff, you know? Time for a few orange whips. Looking forward to it, man. So ready for Expo, Scott? Yes. It's going to be busy, man. It's going to be busy. I am flat out. On your way back. Hermit, thank you very much, buddy. Have a lovely weekend. Alright, get the speed down. Jay, is that a ship out there as well? It is, look. Alright. Gear coming down. There we go. Alright, prop full, gear down. Runway coming in. Yeah, the Arrow's awesome. It's nice jumping back into these aircraft every now and again. Easy. Five knot crosswind. What are you using for rate control? I'm using two different ones. I'm using CBR for Twitch.
Caution.
And I'm using, I think it's QP 16 or 18 or something for YouTube. Oh no, someone died. Who was it? Daddy Plump. What did you do? You had a terrible accident. Jesus. Easy. Easy. Big runway. Starters on approach. The biggest challenge I have is it's a 3080 driving me streaming PC. You know. Boise! Welcome back, bud. Okay.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Adam controls the timing. Good to see Adam. Hope you're well, buddy. Oh, Jesus. Easy. We carried way too much speed. There you go. Way too much speed, but we're okay. Flaps in. Yeah, 16 to 8. Yeah. Will I do a walk around in the morning? Not sure yet, Kieran. I'll see what like signal and all that is like. I remember at Gamerfest, like they have, did they have a lot of gaming stuff They do like dressing up, this all sort of stuff, and they do merchandise, and you know, they have loads of different things there. This is about the helicopter on Contrail for 35. You just went to buy it and it's 47. What? Really? FD, sorry. Well, hopefully, the settings I did tonight, mainly stop using add-ons linker for aircraft. I removed custom sounds and 2020 aircraft from the add-ons linker. That's all I did, right? And that seems to have made a massive difference. A massive difference. It's still not perfect, but I can hear that sound coming in. That must be the 105, is it? Right now, who's in the 105? There's a 105 around here somewhere. That's what we're hearing. So I suspect the 105 might have an issue as well. Oh no, it's looking pretty good, look. Every now and again there's a bit of a stutter, so more thinking is needed, lads. More thinking is needed. But progress, we've made progress for sure. There was a Star Trek stall in 24. Yeah. Like they do all different, like there's different merch and gaming stands. GG Machines, like they're the main hardware stands. They do live streaming, there's esports, there's all this kind of stuff. So yeah. You also restarted the sim at the same time. More testing needed. Yeah, more testing definitely needed. But progress, lads. Progress. That's what it's all about. Right. Thanks a million for tuning in tonight, lads. It was just one of those streams where there's technical things. But we're back to you in the morning in 10 hours, no, 11 hours time, we'll be back to you. And that'll be from the RDS in Dublin. So I have to away now and try and get some sleep because I'm up early in the morning. So I'll speak to you in the morning. And thank you very much indeed for tuning in and for flying along and for putting up with the madness. And a shout out to the lads in the Gaming Voice channel. I mean, that's exactly what you do. If you know, if the sim isn't being nice and you just can't have a good experience, do what makes you happy. And it's great to see the lads using the Discord voice channels for that. So do be sure to ramble in and give them a terrible slagging for me. You know, tell Muse fan to get out of the bath. Right, but I'll be on tomorrow morning, and then I should be home at some stage tomorrow night. We'll be on Discord, I'm sure. And then Sunday, I'm not around Sunday. Not around at all on Sunday. So Monday, it'll be back to Monday. Right, I'll put out the plan on Sunday at some stage when I get a few minutes, and then that'll be it. So thanks a million. Great to see so many people. Thank you so much indeed for flying. Have an awesome weekend. If the weather's warm where you are, look after yourselves in the weather. It is to get a lot warmer here now in Ireland as well. So take a fierce hand you now, lads. We'll see you in the morning. If you can't make the stream tomorrow, it'll be brilliant. A great bunch of lads. You'll see how a proper tired, jaded Murphy looks. It'll be grand. Right, until then, you take care. She looks like your man. Oh no, it's a him. Oh Jesus. It looked like your one, Katie Taylor. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a great fight, and then I boxed the head off him. Brilliant. Think about it now, right? I'll sing it for you. Everybody's looking at my tight pants. He's got his tight pants. He's got his tight pants on. I'm actually not wearing tight pants at all. No, they're loosey-gooseys. Do you know, they're the in-house joggings or yoggings. Holy crap. Holy crap, holy crap, holy crap. We're going in, that's it. There's no turning back at this stage. Jesus, mind the bears. Look at this big Aegis. Oh no, we're under dying. Quick, get out. Oh no, we're Jesus. Ouch. Ooh. Time to turn. And we'll start advancing that mixture back in here now shortly. Come on, prop.
Sink rate.
You're alright.
Sink rate. Up. Sink rate.
Give us a bit of air in the nose there. Nearly. Nearly. Come on, Betsy, you can do it. We need the wind. Oh, bother. We need more speed. This isn't dangerous at all.
Do you need a hand?
No, I don't need it. Do I need a hand?
It's heavy, yeah? Jesus, Murph!